Hey, what's going on, good people? Welcome in, welcome in. I appreciate you all showing up here. It's not a spur of the moment thing, but it kind of was a spur of the moment thing, and it's just a hangout. It's good to see a lot of you people. This tonight is the horror years. I'm sorry, the movie years horror edition, should I say? And we're going to just focus on 2 years tonight, because if we did the whole decade, I would have called it the decade years, and I just think that would have been too long. And I don't think that would have been fair. That's a lot of pressure in one stream. So let us know at the end of the stream if you like this, and we'll come back for another one. But we're going to focus on 1990 and 1999. And I got some great guests, and I'm going to bring them up here. Let's see. Who do I have? We have Ray. Hey, Ray.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Can't complain. I'm glad to have you here. If anybody doesn't know, this is Ray Lee's Movies. You want to shout out your channel and everything, Ray?
Yeah, hello. I'm Ray. I have a movie channel where I go over everything I add to my movie collection. It's mostly my collection-based channel. I'm also going to be talking about my book a lot because I am an upcoming author, and I'm going to have my first publication this year. So that's going to be introduced into my channel at some point.
Hey, if I had the round of applause button, I would. I know that's been a long time coming for you, passion project. I'm so happy for you.
Thank you.
And I have my horror feline here, Miss Katie. Hello.
Hello. Hi. Glad to be here.
I'm glad to have you. You want to shout out your channel real quick?
Yeah. Sorry, it's a long one. I believe the wording is Katie's Nightmares, Movies, and Cats. I believe.
Nightmare, Movies, and Cats. Okay. All right. Everybody, check out Katie. She posts maybe just a little bit more than me, but it's always a good video, and it always makes up for the time that she missed. Great stuff over there.
Thank you.
Yeah, for sure. And we have the man himself, Mr. I don't know. Am I still calling you the Actress King or what? I don't know if you retired that or not. But Dan Otero, what's up, man?
Now you can still call me that. I go by Dan the Man Otero. I have a YouTube channel where I talk about movies, movie unboxings, live stream Q&As. Starting to incorporate a little bit more actress content as well. I know I do it a lot on Instagram. But yeah, really happy, excited to be here, and let's have a fun night.
Oh, look at you. You just ready. You just don't be pushing me, Danny. Okay, so first up, let's start with Ray. I'm curious because I know all the messages you sent me, so I'm real curious what you narrowed down to. So can you, first of all, give me your honorable mentions for 1990?
Okay. Well, there was 1990 and 1999 were really good years for horror in the 90s. So I have about like 5 honorable mentions. And I'm just going to start with one and go down. It'd probably be Stephen King's It, The Witches, Child's Play 2, Predator 2, and Ghost.
Yeah, I should have put you last because you stole. She's greedy. You stole all the movies. That's it. That's the whole 1990s. She stole them all.
Oh, okay. No. There's still 3 more that were the best.
You stole all my honorable mentions right there. I'm like, this is like, okay. But that's cool. That's cool. She cheated. I told her 2 honorable mentions, but okay.
Yeah, I did, but I couldn't choose.
I did, but I didn't care. I know that's the translation, but go ahead. What's your number 3?
My number 3 would probably be the remake of Night of the Living Dead.
Night of the Living Dead. Tell us why. Okay.
Well, basically, it's the same movie. It's pretty much a shot-for-shot remake. It's just done in color with a different cast.
Okay.
But yeah, I like Night of the Living Dead, and the remake, like I just said, it was a shot-for-shot remake, so there wasn't really any difference to it other than color and actors. And yeah, I have to say I like that movie, so it was my number 3.
Okay. Spoiler alert, because I want to ask the question. I've never seen Night of the Dead. I know it's old. I know. I haven't seen a lot of movies, but in that movie, you said it's a shot for shot, but I was told they changed slightly the ending or the person that makes it out of that movie. Is that the thing?
Oh God, it's been a while since I've seen the movie. Probably, yeah.
Okay,
I don't know. I
haven't
seen the original since Jesus. That was like 15 years ago.
Wow.
That I last watched the original movie. So you know what? Probably does have a different ending. But pretty much the whole movie is shot for shot. Yeah, I think it was just a difference in the ending.
See, I busted her, yo. No, I'm just playing. It's Tony Todd's in that, right?
in the remake? I don't believe so.
Yeah, no, I think he is.
Is he?
Oh, is he?
Yeah, in the 91, yeah.
Because
okay.
I confuse Night of the Living Dead with Dawn of the Dead. I'm not sure.
Oh yeah.
I've never seen either, so I don't really know. I'm kind of lost on that.
Yeah, I would even say it's been a while since I've seen the remake. Maybe like 10 years. Yeah, so it's been a while since I watched it, but yeah, it was one of my favorites.
Clearly, right.
Yeah.
No, I'm joking.
Well, the original one was like the very first time where zombies actually started eating people. So where that trope comes from, like where the zombies actually eat people, comes from the original movie. So
okay.
it's a staple in zombie movies for sure.
Okay. I see. I knew you was gonna have. That's why I was giving you some room to work. I knew you was gonna have some like trivia or something for me. You know, this is our senior writer on the board, so I know she had something to drop on me. Okay, Daniel, what would be your honorable mentions for 1990?
My honorable mentions, I have two. The first one's gonna be the Gremlins 2 would be my first one, and then my second one would be I'd say Exorcist 3.
Oh, that's 1990. That didn't come up in my list when I was looking. Oh, okay.
Yeah, that was 1990. Yeah.
Nice honorable mentions, Danny. Okay. I underestimated him. So what's your number 3?
My number 3 would probably be Puppet Master 2. I'm a big Puppet Master fan, so I got to go with that. I love Blade. Torch was like a big factor in that movie. I know they didn't really use him or get the rights to him in the later films, but I just like that sequel.
Nice. I should have known. If you guys don't know Danny, he's when I first met him, one of his username was something Puppet Master, wasn't it? It was something like a play on Puppet Master, right?
Oh, Cinemaster, yeah, Cinemaster.
He used to have like a Puppet Master intro. So yeah, I should have known. I totally forgot, Danny. Totally forgot. But okay, so that leaves me. So I'm gonna show you guys how to do this. My honorable mention, my 2 honorable mentions is not the whole 90s, but I'm gonna have to go with Ghost. Now, Ghost, Patrick Swayze, if anybody ain't seen it, Patrick Swayze, I don't know, Carl. I just call him Carl, and Demi Moore. But great movie. Probably one of the best thrillers. I consider it more of a thriller. That's why it's an honorable mention. So it was hard for me to say that was horror. It has horror elements for sure, but to really just throw that as a horror, that was kind of hard to do. It might be my favorite romantic drama / thriller, kind of. Like I really can't say enough good things about that. And the older I get, the more heartwarming the ending is for me. So I truly enjoy that. Great score on that one too. And I have to say, there were better movies for sure. This is not a good movie, but the reason I put it here is because many people haven't seen it, and it scared the hell out of me when I was younger. So I don't ask me why. It is corny as hell now, but it scared me when I was younger. So Death by Temptation is the one I'm talking about. Small cameo from Samuel Jackson, Kadeem Hardison from what was it, The Real World, and it's like I can't even really. They're never clear. It's clearly a demon, but she's kind of like moving like a vampire, and she's supposed to be real pretty, and she seduces men, and she devours them. After she does her dirty deed with them or whatever, and then she goes after the preacher's son, and so it gets very like biblical and very dark, like very dark, like but going back and watching it, it's like, oh, it's a really throwback to it's a really love letter to black exploitation type horror, but I can't say it's good. But the reason it's here on the list for me is because it actually did scare me once upon a full moon. So there's that. That's my 2 honorable mentions. No, I'm stop messing with Ray. That's my 2 honorable mentions. So Ray, what is your number? I mean, what is your number?
Did we skip Katie? I think we skipped Katie.
Did we skip Katie?
Oh, yes.
Oh,
Thank you.
I'm sorry. You're
Yeah,
so
wait a
quiet.
minute. I didn't remember Katie's.
Oh my God. I'm so sorry. Why didn't you say something, Katie? Damn.
Well,
She's
because you
sweet and
just were
nice.
talking, so I just thought, you know.
I thought you was feisty, Katie. You wasn't supposed to let me say. I'm sorry. All right. My bad, guys. See? I don't take it serious. Don't take me serious. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Katie. Go ahead.
No, it's all right.
What's
No,
your honorable
okay.
mentions?
I thought you only said 1, so I only wrote down 1. But if we're
Yeah.
doing 2, I'm gonna add
Okay.
2.
Yeah. Ray just threw me all off. It's all Ray's fault. It's all Ray's fault.
No, okay. My honorable mention is arachnophobia is what I wrote down as my 1 because
Mhm.
I recently hauled it, or I was talking about it or whatever, and it's a great movie, but I personally will never be able to watch it again because I am terrified beyond terrified of spiders. So I won't ever be able to watch it again, but I remember it being a wonderful, great movie. So, and then my second one will be Child's Play 2.
Child's Play.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I know
that's
it
an
should be
honorable mention.
higher, you would think, because you know
Whoa.
I'm the Chucky girl, but
Yeah.
I've only watched it like 1 time, and it's been here recently, so I don't remember it as well as like Child's Play or Bride of Chucky, which those are my favorite. So that's why it's going to be honorable mention.
So let me get this straight. You've only watched it 1 time ever, really?
Yeah, and I still have not actually seen the 3rd one of Child's Play.
Hey, I've only
At this
seen it
point.
once too.
Yeah,
Oh
so
my God.
I
What's
mean, I
wrong with
remember
that?
really liking it, but it's just there's a couple of other ones on here that I've seen more and really, really enjoy and love. So that's why it's just going to be an honorable mention.
I picked the wrong group. No, I'm just playing. You guys are
I'm
killing me.
sorry.
Y'all only like you only seen it. Oh my God. I feel like I made the movie and you just didn't go see it. Like that's how disrespectful I feel.
I'm
Wow.
sorry. I know it's because Chucky or Child's Play and Bride of Chucky are the 2 main ones that when I choose what Child's Play I want to watch, those are the 2 that I mainly go for.
I understand that. It's still an excuse, but I get that. You know,
Gotcha.
it's weird you say that. Child's Play 1 is like Child's Play 1 and Bride of Chucky for you, for those to be the 2. Like I never heard those combinations together. So usually people that like Bride of Chucky, they kind of like 2, or they like the later ones. They don't really mix them in with the first. People that like the first one really don't, like Bride of Chucky. So that's different. I like that. That's something for sure.
Yeah. No, it's the first one or Bride of Chucky. Those are my go-to from Chucky.
Sure.
So
yeah, the first Child's Play is my favorite horror movie of all time.
yeah.
I said it. But yeah, before we get into our next pitch, let's show you how rusty I am. I don't want to ignore these people like I didn't see them come in. I'm so sorry, guys. I haven't done this in a long time, but I'm sorry I didn't say hey like I normally do when we first come in. Hey, Kels, Movie Hunters here. I would bring up your comments, but I think they took that ability away from us. So Movie Hunters here. No, they didn't. There it is. Movie Hunter is here. Vom. Hey, Vom. It's good to see you. I haven't seen you in so long. Hope everything is well. And we have Gray. I don't know this name. Gray Creates. Well, hey, thank you for being here. You guys know that name? It's one of your friends?
Doesn't sound familiar.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Well, welcome. He or she. Glad to have you here. Yeah, hope you have a good time. Don't forget, guys, to like and subscribe. I got it. I gotta whore out for some likes and subscribes. I want to stay in the algorithm. What up, my brother 4KD Ray? Good to see you, my brother Movie Hunter. I said Kels. Did I say Kels? What's the diddle, Kels? What's the diddle? Who else is in here? Anthony, what's going on, buddy? And my brother here, Culture Trini. Culture Trini. I want to get Culture Trini up here with you guys for one of these, but he's shy. I don't know what's going on. He's a little shy. So I'm not going to, I don't want him cussing me out. So I'll leave it there. He's shy. But there's that. So good to have you guys here. I miss you guys, and it's good to see you. God bless. Now, let's go into, so where were we? I'm sorry, Katie. We'll get the order right this time. So we'll go back to Ray, and what is your number 2 for 1990?
Misery. Stephen King's.
Misery. Almost made mine. Yeah. Why Misery?
Wait, Cal, you and me didn't say our third one. We just did our honorable mentions.
Oh, shit. I'm a terrible host. You didn't do your third one? See, that's that Chucky shit. It threw me off. I'm sorry. Do your third one. Do your third one. This is my worst hosting ever. Do your third one.
All right, my third pick would be It.
It. Okay.
It. Yeah.
It. You got It over Child's Play too, huh?
I've seen it more, and I grew up more with it. So, yes, I'm sorry. I know I'm betraying you right now.
I'm like giving you such a crazy eye right now. Like I'm looking at this avatar. I'm looking at this avatar like, for real. You got this clown over the doll of the 90s. That's crazy. Okay. So why It?
Just because, I mean, I've always loved the story of It. I mean, I will say that looking back and compared to the two, the remake and the original, Pennywise is definitely not as scary in the original as in the remake, but I love the storyline. Like, I've always loved the way they did the storyline in the original, in the TV movie one. So it's very nostalgic. It's just a great setup of storytelling, I think, and the way the kids come together and then they come together again as adults. I just love the movie.
Okay. Now that I'm looking at this, I'm starting to finally get back into being a good host again. I should have just did honorable mentions around and then came back to the third. I don't know what I was thinking. Ray could have said something, but anyway, I'm sorry. Yeah, it is great because you know what else? Looking at my list, it is my number 3 too.
It is.
Yes.
Okay.
3. And I love it. I really love this. I think it is a close tie. Which one is better as far as chapter 1? And I will say this: both second parts of each version is the weaker of the whole, of the whole series. But I gotta say, I like the original better. Something about what's his name? I'm sorry, Curry. Tim Curry.
Yeah.
Something about Tim Curry's portrayal. It's so authentic and then it's so good just for the budget. When you look back and see, I always thought that was a movie and I didn't realize it was a TV movie or a miniseries, or they like to call it, but because it was always presented on VHS as just a tape, so I just always assumed it was a movie. But he did really well, and there's so many stars. You got John Ritter, you got John Boyd from the Waltons. You guys probably don't remember the Waltons, but you got the Waltons, and you got Olivia Hussey from Psycho. She played the original Norma Bates. She played what else?
Hey, Cal, I don't know what can you guys still hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, I don't know what happened, but something on my volume has made you guys go extremely where I could barely hear anything. So I think I'm gonna have to close out and then come back in or something. I don't know what happened.
We'll be here. So
okay, I'm gonna close out right quick.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, I just think it's a very close call. We always have this this debate with people about which one is better. I think clearly the new one is made better. I wish they would make a Nightmare on Elm Street with that type of tone, same director, but I don't think you can. There's something about the original that has an authenticity to it that's really good. Just for me.
Yeah, the remake is just closer to the book. It's more accurate to the book.
How about the second part? Is the second part more accurate to the book?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay, there we go. Sound is back to normal. I don't know what that was. Sorry, guys.
Yeah.
That's good. You're fucking it up. It's okay. No, I'm just kidding.
But no, I do agree with you though, because there is something about the TV show where for its budget and everything, they did an incredible job with it. And yeah, they just didn't have the budget to do like the derelict house and things like that. So that's why like the derelict house didn't make an appearance and stuff like that. But yeah, it was good for its budget and for the time.
Yeah, for sure. And see, it was always around, but I didn't watch it till maybe 2012, 2013. So it's fairly new to me.
Oh,
And,
wow. Okay.
So it's, but I've watched it so many times since. So I truly enjoy it. And like I said, the second part, chapter 2, is made better than the second part of the original. I mean, clearly they added more to it, so it feels more, but it feels like it drags. I don't know about you guys. The second part of the newer one, it feels like it's a little too long. But boy, it's nice to look at. It's really visually good. But yeah, so that's my number 3. Danny, did you do your number 3, or did you just do your honorable mentions?
I just did honorable mentions, I think.
God damn.
But my
what's your number 3?
But since we're on the Stephen King high, my number 3 is gonna be The Graveyard Shift by him.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay, that's a good one.
I actually have not seen that one.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
I was just talking to Culture Trinity the other night, who's in here, about The Graveyard Shift. Isn't that a movie about rats?
Yeah, it's about this guy who gets who's looking for a job in Maine or something. And he's like, his job is to clean like some guy's like basement, and starts seeing all these like, these mice and all these different animals, and
they're like real big, right?
He's like there in the evening. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, because I remember
that has.
But it's really good.
That has Chucky in it, right? I can't think of what his name is. Steven something, right?
Brad Dourif.
Brad Dourif.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, Brad Dourif.
Steven.
Because you put Stephen King's movie over Chucky. That's why you. That's why.
I guess. I don't know. I'm getting But anyways, yeah.
Yeah, I'm grilling you. No, I'm joking. It's your pick, so I don't care. I'm shocked, but I'm like, Okay, guys, you got to hold me accountable. I'm so sorry for. I don't think it'll happen anymore. We don't have any more honorable mentions. So Ray, let's hear your number 2 for 1990.
Yeah. So my number 2 was Misery.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Actually, Misery has to be like one of my favorite Stephen King horror stories, to be honest. Nice. Honestly, it's like the movie is actually kind of funny. It's kind of portrayed more comedically than it probably should be, because that's like a very terrifying concept to like be kidnapped by like a super fan who then goes to torture you because you don't do what she wants.
Oh God, and you're an author now, or yeah. So that's even more terrifying to think about for you. Jesus, yeah.
I figured that's what it was. I figured there would be a personal connection with that.
Yeah, and oh my God, when I do these videos, I always forget names. The lead actress,
Kathy Bates.
Kathy Bates. Yeah, she's amazing in this movie.
Yes, she is. She is so perfect for that role. Like, I can't imagine anyone else playing it so genuinely, because I don't even know. She fits that role just perfectly, because she seems so sweet at times, so I don't even know, crazy, I guess, at times, and so in love with him at times. I mean, it's just she's very, very impressive in that role. Like, yeah. She deserved that. What was it, an Oscar or Academy Award or whatever she won for that role?
I think it was an Oscar.
Yeah.
Academy Awards. It's the same thing.
Yeah, basically.
Academy Award is the show, and Oscar is the title. I mean, the award, I guess. But
okay.
And it's, I mean, that's a good one, but it's never the movies we truly be wanting. Very seldom we get one we like in there. I don't know how you guys feel, but that's how I be feeling about it.
Yeah.
But I can't say I'm surprised, right? Out of curiosity, before we go on, what is your favorite Stephen King?
If that's of all time?
Yeah.
I really like The Body, which became the movie The Stand.
Oh, okay.
And I like The Green Mile.
Green Mile. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. See, I thought you was gonna go with see me. It is really good. Like I said, I seen it late, so I'm starting to think it's my favorite. But Doctor Sleep is so fucking good, and also too, how do you go wrong with Carrie though? Carrie's like up there. I don't know if I can ever really put anything over Carrie for him anyway. But Carrie's actually legitimately kind of. I mean, it doesn't scare me, but it's scary, right? I think it has things in it that's scary, but and it seems to have held the test of time. So yeah, yeah. But I just think that's a tough call though. It's a tough call. So okay, Daniel, let's get to your number 2 of 1990.
My number 2 is gonna be Predator 2 with Danny Glover. I like that one a whole lot just because like it's different from the first one. They kind of made like this predator, like a teenage predator, where he's kind of using like the voice changing box and trying to like speak. So that I thought that was really cool. And then just that scene with him, in that apartment, that lady's apartment or whatever, like going through the walls and stuff, and Danny Glover trying to chase after him. But other than that, I don't know. I'm just a big fan of Predator, so that's my number 2.
Yeah, we got you, Ray.
Yeah, sorry, I lost connection.
It happens. But Danny, that's cheating. Like, you think that's a horror movie?
What did he pick?
He picked Predator 2.
You know what? Hey, that came up as a horror movie.
It did. I saw it.
It's in my honorable mentions.
Yeah, I see people like I've seen people because I always argue about the first Terminator being a slasher film, but I see people argue about the first Predator being a horror movie, and I'm like, I let them have it. Okay, all right, whatever. But Predator 2, I don't know. But I mean, I'm not. Hey, Danny, that's it. I get it. I know you're probably the youngest of the group, so you probably haven't seen as many as we have. Maybe I don't know. I'm just guessing. I don't know if that's
Predator 2 is so underrated,
but it's not. Right? Don't do that. It's not underrated. No, I'm joking. Is it? Why is it underrated?
You'll be surprised. I hear from a lot of people that they do not like that movie.
I took me a long time to like it. I mean, I don't hate it, but I think it's 2018 is pretty bad, but I think the nostalgic of it makes me like it more now because it was around for so long and I've seen it so many times. But I always felt like the movie's missing a big chunk of the movie because it feels like after that train scene, they just jump to the end of the movie and it's just like it feels like something is missing, like the movie's hollow. And when you do some reading up on it, there is a lot missing from the movie. So yeah. I'm wondering, like, I don't know, that always bothered me. But there are great moments in it, like that lady with the broom. Like, what's she gonna do with that broom? Is she going after a predator? But okay. But yeah, Danny, I like your little cheat move. I mean, I should have picked Ghost if we was cheating, but I respect it. Chat, do you think Predator 2 is a horror movie? Just curious. It's his horror movie. I'm not taking that away, but I'm curious if everybody else feels that away. So I'm doing right now, right? So we're going to Katie, right? You're number 2.
All right, my number 2 is Tremors.
Oh wow, Tremors. Okay, crocodile movie, right? Okay.
No.
Oh, it's not.
It's the Creatures in the Desert with Kevin Bacon.
Okay.
And Reba McEntire and other people whose names I can't think of right now, but it's kind of a horror comedy, I would say, and not really horror, more of like a creature feature. But I mean, it came up under horror, so I'm gonna count it.
Okay.
Yeah, because I don't know, but I mean, I consider it to be a horror because creature feature is a subgenre of horror, I think. So, yeah.
We're not judging you. I mean, it just blew my mind when you said not a alligator or crocodile, whatever, because I've never. We tried to attempt to watch one of them in the late 90s. I could never get through it, but I have them. I have the movies, and I just know there's like, it looks like a crocodile. It might be some super beast, but am I thinking of the right movie? It kind of looks like
it's like a worm thing that has like a bunch of heads that it works off of vibration. So it's underground, and if you walk, it follows you, kind of thing. But it's like a giant, like worm kind of looking thing. like a brown worm or something, but giant. I don't know. Is that the best way to describe it, guys?
I mean,
Whoever else has seen it.
that's the way my ex-girlfriend used
Yeah,
to
that's
describe
about
it, But let me see. Let me try. Part. So what are we doing? We're doing. I'm 3. I'm next, right? Danny,
Yeah,
I
so
got you, right?
you're number 2.
Okay. That's so rude. That is so rude.
What?
Nothing. My
Oh.
mind works weird. So I'm going to go with my number 2. Yeah, it might blow a lot of people away. And I'm people think I play with these picks. They think like you don't really think that. You're just trying to get people riled up. No, I really believe this. There's no point in doing that. So with this pick, you're gonna see like 1990. My second pick is Anthony Perkins, Olivia Hussey, Psycho 4, The Beginning. I absolutely love this movie. I always have. I know unbiasedly it is not the best made Psycho. The first one's classic, and the second one, it might be slightly better than the second one. Might be slightly better than the first one. They're better made movies. They are, but this to me is a funner movie because Olivia Hussey is she's so good in this, man. She is so just her mothering skills is so fucking frightful, so fucking she's a bad mom. And it was like the first movie I ever seen where they were trying to make you sympathize for the killer. You know what I mean? For that time. I never seen a movie where they was like, oh, this is why, like before people were crying about Michael Myers having a backstory and Freddy did this and all these backstories. This was the first one I've seen of a big character, because make no mistake, Norman Bates is a huge character. He's probably the first for slashers, but this was played very well. Now it's been done better in Bates Motel, but for its time, this was so good, and it's all about her. She is so good in this role, and just some of the shit she says to him just casually is crazy, and then just little weird scenes where, like, it's little disturbing things, like him, sleeping with his mother. Nothing freaky, but still did the fact that he's sleeping. She wants him to hold her while it's thunderstorming. Kind of weird. But then she blames it on him. But I mean, remember, she's kind of like a bully. She's like, you see all of Norman's personality traits. You see why he has them, why he thinks mother will get mad, why, everything he's been killing for. You understand it once you watch this movie because his mother was kind of like that. And so in his mind, to keep her alive, he still does everything as he thinks she would do it. So, and you get to really see, how she forces him to do certain things, but all of a sudden it's his fault, and it's just a really good movie. And I didn't know it was a made-for-TV movie. It even has CCH Pounder in it, who was pretty good. She was in Demon Knight and RoboCop. So yeah, fun movie. And it's like he's trying not to revert. He's rehabilitated, and so he's telling a story of the beginning on the phone. So they found a way to bring him back and still tell his young story. And he wants to not be a murderer anymore. He's trying to fight this. And you find out, I don't want to spoiler alert for anybody know. His wife gets pregnant and he thinks that baby's going to be a monster like he was. So, and then it becomes another movie towards the end. And, it's like more a traditional Psycho movie. And I'll let you figure out what happened with the rest. But, I love that movie. So that's my number 4. A little long-winded, but I just giving you a glimpse into why I picked it, because I know that's like people. That's a no-no for people. Like Psycho 4, yes, Psycho 4. So,
I've never seen it, so I have no idea.
Have you seen any Psychos?
I've only seen the remake. I have not even seen the original yet of Psycho.
Wait a minute, you just seen the Vince Vaughn one? Is that what you mean?
Yes, I know. I know it's a travesty. I know. I'm aware.
That movie is terrible too. That is a travesty. But
I've only
actually
seen
like
the original.
Who likes it?
I like it.
You do?
Yes, but it's because it's the only one I've seen.
I'm telling you, when you
guys, I know.
When you see this TV, a lot of people haven't seen the TV show. Vera Farmiga is so good as his mother. Like she's so good.
I do like that one. I've only seen I think not even fully the first season. That one I know I'm gonna love because I just love Vera Farmiga and who is it? Freddie
Highmore, something like that.
Yeah, that I love him.
He's really good.
So,
and his friend in there, his brother. Yes, they had actually added a brother to the story. He's good, and the girl, she's kind of getting popular now. Olivia Cook, she's really good as his friend.
Yeah.
It's really good. Have you seen it, Ray?
Nope, I just know Olivia Cook.
Oh, okay, yeah. Seems like somebody
I like her. I
it
like
seems like
her.
you would like her.
Yeah.
And I know Danny probably knows Olivia Cook. I'm sure he's the actress king. So, yeah. Okay. Okay. I want you guys to watch it. Like, I really want you. Like, I want you to watch Psycho 4, Katie, before you ever go back and watch that Bates Motel, because I think you won't watch Bates. You won't watch Psycho 4 with the same eyes if you see Bates Motel first. You know what I mean? It's like watching Heath Ledger's Joker before seeing Jack Nicholson. You might not see the beauty of Jack Nicholson's Joker if you watch it secondary. You know, it looks different. You know what I mean? So
Yeah, no,
try
I
it
get
out.
what you're saying. Yeah, no, I want to actually watch all of the Psycho movies, and then I want to do just kind of watch them in order of how they were put out.
Okay. I look forward to hearing about that. So, real quick, let's see. I know Ben Grimm says something about Danny Glover because Danny had to pick that movie, whatever. Yeah, what movie was that? Let's see. What did Ben Grimm say? I'm having a slow computer here. Okay, here we go. He said Danny Glover, and okay. Oh, Danny Glover on his anti-gang talk at my junior high school needed the help on stage. That image is stuck in my head when I think of this old ass. Okay, I don't. Is that a good thing, Ben? I don't know, but welcome, Ben. I haven't seen you in a long time. Good seeing you. Okay, so where we at? We going to our number ones, right? Did I get everybody?
Yeah.
No, I didn't. I got Danny. Yep. Yeah, he got Predator. Yeah. Jesus Christ, Predator. All right. No, I'm joking, guys. Just don't mind me. I'm playing with you. Okay. So number one. All right, Ray, lead it away. What's your number one of 1990s?
Jacob's Ladder.
I haven't seen that. Tell me more.
Jacob's Ladder. It's about a man. I believe it takes place during the Vietnam War. It's been a long time since I've seen the movie. But he gets injured, and it's a psychological horror, and it's very symbolic because I don't want to ruin the movie though, because the ending. Yeah, the ending is vital to the movie, so I can't really talk too much about it. But yeah, he's like slowly like losing his mind throughout the movie. Yeah. In the title, Jacob's Ladder, it's symbolic, it's biblical.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Is that movie have a lot of drugs in it? Is there something to do with drugs in it?
I don't believe so. It's been a while since I've seen it. I haven't seen it since like the early 2000s.
Because I've seen the remake that came out a few years ago, and I don't know. He was kind of on some type of. He was like a vet, and he left. And he was on some type of drugs, and you think it's like heroin, but then there's of course always a twist, right? And it wasn't, but it was creepy, but it wasn't great. But I heard the original, which what is it? What is his name?
Tim
Robbins. Yeah. Yep. So I hear that movie's really good. So okay.
Yeah, Jacob's Ladder is an incredible movie. I recommend it.
Okay. Is that a horror movie? No, I mean I know it's a horror movie, but would it be more leaning on the horror or would it be more leaning on the thriller?
It would probably be considered more of a thriller, but a lot of the stuff he sees is pretty it's pretty freaky. It's really creepy.
I dig it. Yeah, it's kind of like the remake. Okay.
Yeah.
Danielson. Okay, what's your number one?
Mine's gonna be like a kind of like a surprise one that I don't think anybody's heard of or kind of skipped over. But my number one is gonna be The Pacific Heights with Matthew Modine. I think her name was Melanie Griffin and Michael Keaton. It's about them. It's about Modine and Griffin's character. They get married, and then their dream is to move into like a really like fancy house. And Michael Keaton is playing like this real estate guy who sells them the home, and then later regrets selling the home to them. And he's like a kind of like a corrupt real estate guy. I guess he killed his wife in the house that they're living in, that he sold the house to. Yeah. So he's trying to like kill them or trying to like kick them out of the house, and he always does some like creepy ass shit to like so they have to like retaliate and fight back. So that's my number one.
I met that guy in real life. No, I'm joking. But that type of guy, that character he's playing, I've met that person before. Like that is a fantastic movie. But I reject it. It's not a horror movie, Danny. Like it's not a horror movie. No, I'm joking.
Sorry, what's the name of it again?
Pacific
Heights.
Pacific Heights. I don't think I've seen that.
One of Michael Keaton's best roles. He is fucking nuts. He's an asshole too. Got some murder in there, but he's such a manipulator too. Like when he's lying to the cops, like because there's a scene where he's trying to pull something on them and it backfires and they get him, and then he's all in the interrogation room. He's like, they're lying, like he's freaking out because you got to atone for his shit. But it's a good movie. Yo, the way he died though is like really, but it's wild. You don't see it coming, but anybody watch Pacific? That's an underrated movie for sure. I love that movie. Good pick, Daniel. You cheated.
Definitely gonna write it down so I can check it out.
Thank you.
You'll tell him it's not a horror movie after you watch it though, but it's good though. It's more like
a thriller.
These situations are horrible. They are horror. Yes.
Yeah, it's like a thriller. Yeah.
But it's more like on the lines of, and it's not the same movie at all, but it's like it would be a good movie to watch with single white female, stuff like that. I guess if People Under the Stairs is a horror, then why can't Pacific Heights be, right? I get it. Yeah. Definitely. I ain't knocking you, brother. I ain't knocking you. Okay. Let's just skip her. She's a Chucky hater. No, okay. Katie, what's your no, I'm not serious ever. Number one, 1990.
All right.
I'm excited. Better be good.
I don't know. But my number one for 90 is gonna be, of course, Misery.
Okay.
Yeah, it's because it's one of my favorite out of all time comfort movies. And it's just extremely, extremely well acted because, just Kathy Bates is incredible in that movie. And I pretty much love all of Stephen King's, made for or book from, you know what I mean? God, all of his movies. And so, Misery. I even had a cat named Misery, for God's sakes. That's how much I love that movie. So.
Wow. I feel like I've met her too. Is that weird? Like she was unbelievable, but at the same time, I don't know you guys' experience, but I feel like I've met her before. But that character, I'm saying. But,
that's crazy. If you have, I'm sorry. I don't know a lot of people who would hobble anybody.
Trouble, not me. But I mean, good movie. I never forget how like that's become pop culture. Like how when she cracked his legs, when she broke them, like that was
that's crazy.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go. It's not Misery, but you already know what the number one is. I'm a true Chucky fan, so it's Child's Play 2.
Okay.
Clearly. Child's Play 2 is the number one movie of the whole year. No, I want to say the whole year. If we're just talking horror, it's the number one. Like you guys, like what? Sorry, Jack, Chucky's back. You got Kyle in there, who became a fan favorite character, which they never really did with. I mean, they bring her back, but they could have did a lot more with that character. But Chucky 2. I don't love it as much as I love it. Don't get me wrong, but I don't have it in the Chucky franchise as high as most people do. I kind of have it debatable versus Bride of Chucky. Only reason I might pick it over Bride of Chucky is because I've watched it probably 100 times more because it's older. It's been with me longer. So, but it's a really good movie. Soundtrack is iconic. I always hear that theme. So Definitely. Child's Play 2. Anybody? What can I say about Child's Play? If you're here, I'm sure you know about Child's Play 2. So that's my number one. And to run
Yeah.
through my list, my honorable mentions. Well, I ain't even gonna do honorable mentions because Ray's gonna be here all day with her. So my top 3 was It, Psycho 4, and Child's Play was my number 1. Child's Play 2. So what was your top 3, Ray?
Night of the Living Dead, Misery, and Jacob's Ladder.
Nice. That is so you. That is so you. Daniel, when you're done with your candy, can you tell us your number 3?
My 3 were Graveyard Shift, Predator 2, and Pacific Heights.
I like it. I didn't expect that from you at all. And Katie?
It, Tremors, and Misery.
It what?
Yeah. It, Pennywise.
Okay. It,
The
Tremor.
dancing clown.
All right. Cool. Great. So, chat, before we jump into the next, I just want to ask you guys, what are your top 3, if you can think of, or what are some ones that we didn't mention that we should? Because there is a ton. Ray mentioned them all, so I don't know if we should even go through them. But Witches, I saw that at the last minute, and I wanted to put that there, but since I thought we were only doing 2 mentions, so I didn't want to put that in there because it's more of a towards the kids. It's like Addams Family is kind of horror, but it's still more of a kids movie. So I feel that Witches is like that too, just slightly darker. But
There's
movie.
one
Yeah.
that I'm surprised nobody mentioned. Flatliners.
I've never seen that. I hear that's
Me
great.
neither. That was the only reason why I
Oh.
didn't add it.
Okay, yeah, I've seen it, but so long ago I don't really remember much about it. So, and I tried to rewatch it before, but I couldn't find it, and so that's why I didn't mention it. But I mean, you got Keith Sutherland. Is it Julia Roberts?
Mm-hmm.
And I don't remember who else. I just know them two right now. Might be Kevin Bacon in that one too. I don't remember. But I mean, you got some amazing people in it. But I was just kind of surprised no one mentioned that one. So
yeah, no, I haven't seen that one. I know they remade it, and I don't know if I hear it's good, but I just heard about it. Basket Case was a 1990 film. I didn't hear nobody say. I've never seen it. Let's see.
I've never seen it.
Bride of the Reanimator, Buried Alive. I know those are 2 popular ones. Who are we missing here?
Yeah,
Demons.
most of the ones I just haven't seen, so that's the reason why mine was kind of.
Demons is here. I haven't seen Exorcist 3. I hear it plays like a slasher film in a way, but I hear it's really good. So
that's another one where I've only seen the first movie.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah, and I think that's about it. There's a movie called I Bought a Vampire Motorcycle. I don't think anybody's ever seen that. I never even heard of that.
Nope.
But
A low budget movie.
Yeah, Maniac.
Probably.
I mean, most horror is though, right? Maniac Cop 2 that's a popular movie. Mirror Mirror, Misery. We did Nightbreed is one. I'm surprised Danny. That seemed like something all of you might have said because it's so, for a writer, it might be stunningly kind of clever, and I know Katie's very she loves Gothic things, so I thought you might like that. So I'm surprised one of you didn't pick that.
I haven't seen it yet.
Okay, Prom Night 3. It's interesting. It isn't good, but it's interesting. Repossessed is one. Silent Night, Deadly Night 4. Who's seen that? I haven't seen that one. I do like Slumber Party Massacre 2 and 3. I watched those last year for the first time, and they're bad movies, but they're good bad movies. I enjoyed those. Tales from the Dark Side is one. Troll 2. And that's is Wishmasters here? No, Wishmasters isn't there. So okay. Yeah. So I think we but cover it. Ray might be right. This was a tough year. All 1990s blur for me, guys, and a lot of movies I thought was in this year wasn't in this year. They were in the next year, and yeah, this was a tough year. So maybe I shouldn't hate Ray for saying that. I don't know, but
1999 was a big year too.
Okay, so I guess with that, let's just do our honorable mention rounds first, since I've botched that the first time around. So with let's jump into 1999, guys. In chat, if you want to tell us anything that you love that we didn't have, go ahead. So 1999, let's start with Ray. What's your honorable mentions?
Do you want me to narrow it down to 2, or do you want me to name
No,
5?
you could just do it. You did it. You did the work, so you do it.
Okay. So
We'll just have
1
to
to 5, I have Lake Placid as number 1,
Mhm.
Audition as number 2, 8mm as number 3, although that's kind of more of a action. Sleepy Hollow and Idle Hands.
Sleepy Hollow. Oh, yeah, I should have known you like Sleepy Hollow. Okay. That's so you. All right. Idle Hands. I haven't seen that. I hear that's great though. I haven't seen it.
It's funny because it's a comedy, but the first time I seen it, it actually kind of freaked me out.
Oh, really?
But I was kind of young.
Yeah.
Yeah, because in 1990, or 1999, yeah, I would have been like 10, 11. So yeah, it was a little weird for me at that age. But yeah, revisiting it, I'm like, yeah, this is stupid, but it's funny.
I get that. I totally get that. I hate that feeling though. It's like, damn, I love this movie like that. But the funny thing is when you revisit it again, you might like it more. Again, you don't like it as much this time, but it's weird like that.
Yeah.
But yeah. So Daniel, what is your honorable mentions for 1999? Oh shit. Wait a minute. Daniel, are you on mute? Let me see. I'm sorry. I might have muted Daniel. Oh, okay. Yeah, you're still there.
I'm here.
Okay.
Wanted me to do my honorable mentions? Yeah, you guys cut out for a second. Okay. So for me, honorable mentions, I have 2, and the first one's gonna be Bats and Virus are my 2.
Virus. Okay. Yeah, I remember Virus. Yeah, Jamie Lee Curtis, right?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, I remember that one. That was my VHS days back when I used to dub. If any of you know what that means, shout out to you. But yeah, I dubbed that one. Yeah. Okay. Well, Katie, what's your honorable mentions?
Okay, 1999 was a huge year. So I do have more than 1 or 2. I have 5, like Ray. So all right. First up, I have The Sixth Sense. Then I have End of Days, Stir of Echoes, Stigmata, and Idle Hands.
Okay. Yeah, I like those. Those are all pretty good. Yeah. Was there any of them that you thought like did almost made your top 3? Like, is for any of you guys? Was there one like I want to put this in the 3, but it just didn't? It just wasn't better.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Which
one? 99
was
very hard to choose.
Okay. I ain't even gonna ask which one. Well,
yeah, I could say that too.
Yeah. 99 wasn't as good as I thought it was, guys. Like, I mean, it's good, but I was super disappointed. Like, I thought 99 was 98 when I was looking at the movies. So see, because you guys got to remember, a lot of the movies used to come out on tape like a year later. So, that blurs. You think, oh, this just came out because it's new on tape and it's 1999 now. You get what I'm saying?
So, yeah, no, I know what you mean. Yeah.
Yeah, so it feels like a lot of these movies, like 99 felt like Urban Legend. 99 felt like The Faculty. And see, that's a whole different conversation, but it's not. So it's, yeah. But my honorable mentions for 1999 was House on a Haunted Hill. I thought that was phenomenal. It looks terrible when you look at the trailers, but it is a fun movie. Kind of a little bit unpredictable on how the kills happen. It's a pretty good cast too, believe it or not. I think people in that movie you wouldn't think being a horror movie, but
I've never seen the original. I've only seen the remake, the one you're talking about. I wonder how different it is.
I bet it's pretty different because like the new one was like, wasn't it like the new house was more technology based? So
yeah.
So yeah, it almost wants to play the line of it's not a horror movie at certain points because I feel like it's trying to draw in another audience to see this movie. It's like it draws you in as something else and then it ends up being more horror, more traditional horror, should I say, towards the end. And you're like, oh, okay. But yeah, it's for its time, it was kind of like new age horror where they were trying to go like kind of what like you can see the way Halloween Resurrection was going. Like, even though it looks dated now, but they were trying to go on like an AOL webcam type thing, like found footage. They were trying to go into a new way with stuff at that time. But, that's what it feels like House on Haunted Hill was. So I'll say in my second honorable mention, I only have 2 guys. This movie, I because I want to make it challenging. There are a lot of movies, like just because I don't have them on my list, I like a lot of the movies, whether you think they're bad or not. Like I watched them a lot. Like Warlock 3, it is not good or better than the first two, but I watched that movie a lot, and I don't know. I think you guys will get a kick out of it. I don't know if you'll like it, but I think you guys will get a kick out of it. Bone Collector is the one I put there, and the reason I put it as an honorable, see, all my honorable mentions have a story to them. So the one last time one scared me, and Ghost I didn't think was truly a horror. So for these honorable mentions, House on the Haunted Hill, okay, that's kind of newer to me. I watched that a few years ago, but Bone Collector is a great movie. I think it's a top 5 Denzel movie, and Angelina Jolie's really good in it. They actually have good chemistry in it. I'm surprised they didn't do something else, but I don't know if I consider that a true horror movie. I think it's the second closest Denzel got to a horror movie because it has the elements, but it's, it feels like a thriller. But if Pacific Heights is a horror movie, this is definitely a horror movie. So, yeah.
Bone Collector is an amazing movie. I love it.
Yeah, Bone Collector.
But yeah, I don't know if I would consider that to be horror. It's like horror adjacent.
Elements, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's got elements.
It's kind of like, because 8mm is in my honorable mentions, but that's not really a horror movie.
Exactly.
Yeah, right. Yeah, but it's got elements.
It's a terrifying concept.
Oh God, yeah, is it ever? 8mm is horrifying.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Two things, Katie. You're going to consider it a horror today. No, I'm joking. But I want to say the Movie Hunter. Let me pull him up on the screen. This guy right here in the corner screen, he tries to scorn me on what's a horror movie and what's not a horror movie. So, like he's the type, he'll tell me that Alien, the original first Alien, isn't a horror movie, and he'll scorn me and stuff like that. And I want y'all so now that you guys say that, because he's the type that's in the chat thinking like these isn't horror movies, and he'll give me an earful about it. That's not really a horror movie. You horror people just try to make everything horror. So I just want y'all to know who them people. He's one of them people. I'm putting you on blast, Movie Hunter. I love you though. All right. Let me see. So, all right, well, back to Ray. What's your number 3 for 1999, Ray?
I'll have to go with The Sixth Sense.
6? Great movie. Movie. Why so low though? Okay.
Yeah. I mean, but also you got to take into consideration, I am not a fan of M. Night Shyamalan. I do not like his work at all.
Oh my God, Ray.
But
surprise me more every time.
Yeah, I do not like M. Night Shyamalan. But The Sixth Sense was very creative. I have to hand it to him. I really like that movie.
Wow. Ray hurts my feelings every stream. Okay. Nice. It's great. And I love the ending of that movie. I really
it was one of the twists. It was one of the twists that he actually did right.
Yeah,
it made sense.
Look at Ray trying to like reveal stuff. Like, yeah, he actually did write it. Like, so my follow-up question is going to be like, well, he don't write all his endings, but Ray, Stephen King don't write none of his material really. So it's like, it is what it is. I don't know. Damn.
Stephen King's movies never end good anyway. None of his books do either.
Yeah. Well, Carrie didn't end good, right?
Yeah, it was all right.
All right. See, this is Ray, man. This is Ray.
But you also got to take into consideration, I'm not the biggest Stephen King fan either.
I'm not either. I'm not. But I think a lot of his shit is corny. I really do. Like, but to be fair, he doesn't make those movies. He's made one movie. So I give him that break. So, I mean, other people's making his work. So I don't know.
Okay. No, I have to know. Stephen King wise, what is the worst?
I would have to pull up a list, but offhand, I don't know. Pet Sematary, I was surprised it wasn't that bad.
I'd probably say Thinner out of all of them.
Yeah, Thinner was bad. I didn't like Thinner.
Yeah.
I didn't see Thinner, but my worst would have to be the Tommyknockers.
Oh, I just bought that. That's bad?
I did not like that. No.
Damn.
I can't think of one right now, to be honest.
Stephen
I'm
King.
thinking The Stand. For some reason, I remember not liking like the original one. I know they just remade it, but the original one I thought was kind of boring, I think.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't remember because it's been a long time, so don't like hold me to that.
I don't really like the Children of the Corn movies, really.
The first
But
one's like the only like good one out of the whole series.
I just feel like that's unfair to pick because I need to maybe watch them. I didn't know the new movie, The Monkey, was one of his.
Oh yeah.
They say the new
Yeah.
Firestarter is bad. That new Pet Cemetery, the new one, is terrible. That's
Agreed. That was awful.
I did
that,
not like that.
that was
They
bad.
changed
I
up.
felt like they wasted all them actors' time with that fucking shit. That was bad.
And I'm not going to admit to anything, but I was not in the right state of mind when I watched that movie. And I don't remember a good portion of it, but I do remember that Wendigos got mentioned at some point.
Yeah.
And I was just like, what? What does Wendigos have to do with an evil cemetery that turns dead things to life?
Yeah, I feel like they just slapped that name. I mean, and there was stuff in the movie. It's like, okay, why don't you just go that direction? And they didn't.
Then it was weird too that they chose the sister to be like evil instead of the brother, like how the original one was.
Yeah, I know. The fact that they
I
changed
think
up
you're
the
talking about the
genders.
remake. I don't think you're talking about. See, I'm talking about Bloodlines. What you guys are talking about Bloodlines too?
Oh, okay. No, I thought you were talking about the other one. The one with like Jason Isaac or whatever. I think is his name.
See, Danny's talking about the one is like John Lithgow from Third Rock from the Sun. Like
Yeah,
the Jason Clarke one. Yeah,
I like that movie. I liked the twist because it felt that it was such a remake up to that point. It was like, oh, that was their way of like, oh, it's the girl now. I kind of like that. But yeah, I like the ending. It was a slightly different ending, but I don't know. You guys have you, Bray? Was you talking about Bloodlines or that one?
I don't think I've seen Bloodlines, to be quite
Bloodlines
honest.
is terrible. Like if you think that's bad, oh my god, Bloodlines is like it might give you a headache. Like Bloodlines is bad. Like I'm looking through his movies and there's a lot of movies. I haven't watched a lot of Stephen King, but it's hard to pick which one is his worst movie. Like it's so funny. Some of his remakes of remakes might be pretty bad, but I don't know. Night Flyer is a popular movie amongst the physical media collectors, but that's a bad movie. I can't even get through it. So maybe
I haven't
that
seen
might
that
be
one.
it. I think Creepshow might be his most overrated because I like Creepshow too. I think the first one might be overrated, but okay, I know what it is. You guys ever see a movie called Riding the Bullet?
No.
Yeah, Riding
I
the Bullet.
have, but a long time ago. I remember liking that one though.
I don't know. And did he do the Quicksilver Highway? Did you guys see that one?
Again, it's been a long time, but I know Christopher Lloyd is in it. That's all I really remember. I don't remember and Clive Barker is part of it too. It's like an anthology.
Yeah, I was so disappointed in that one, but yeah. Look, I'm losing people. We're dissing movies. We lost people. So all right. Did I do everybody's honorable mentions? Did I do Katie's?
Yeah. We were on mine number 3. I did the
number 3.
Sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm done. I'm done talking about it.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay. Daniel, what's your number 399 for 1999?
So number 3 for me would be Deep Blue Sea.
Deep Blue Sea. You like movies about tuna. Okay.
Hey, don't diss the Mako shark. I love Makos.
Ray, I haven't even seen Jaws, so
Makos are my favorite shark.
Nah, I just like I said, when I see tuna and people being scared of it, I'm not like wanting to watch that. I don't know.
Although I do have to agree that the sharks do not look like Mako sharks. They made them look like great whites. They do not look like Makos, but they're supposed to be Makos.
I thought they were great whites. I've only seen like pieces of it. I've never really seen it.
But Makos are rather small sharks, so I guess that's why they upscaled them to look like great whites.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I'm going to step on your movie, Danny. Well, why is number 3? Your number 3, Deep Blue Sea. What do you like?
The thing I like about it is it's like it's the movie that I've watched like before Jaws. Like I know Jaws is like the classic, like the go-to movie, but for me growing up, because my mom had the VHS tape of Deep Blue Sea, so it's like one of my most like rewatchable films growing up. So like, and then I do like the look of the shark. I like the like the kill scenes. I do like Samuel L. Jackson as well. I thought him and what's that other guy? Was it Michael Rappaport or whatever? Did a good job. That main girl, I forgot her name. I think her name is Sheffrin Barrows, and she was really good too. But yeah, the sequels are terrible. Deep Blue Sea 2 and 3. I don't really consider them really much or anything, but to me, that one's just a classic to me.
Okay. Nice. Katie, come on. Number 3. What's your number 3?
Okay, number 3, I actually have a tie because I can't pick between these two, but I love them both like equally. So it's Deep Blue Sea and Lake Placid.
I'm sick of you cheaters. And I say 3. I mean 3. Okay. All right. Well, tell us about Lake Placid, please.
Well, Lake Placid is the one with the crocodile. It has is it Bill Pullman, right?
Yeah.
And they're completely opposite because Lake Placid is more of like a comedy creature feature, and Deep Blue Sea is more serious. And it's sharks and crocodiles, so creature features, but I don't know. I just love those kind of movies. They're cheesy sometimes. Like I would say Lake Placid is more on the cheesy side of it because of the comedy part dealing with it. But Deep Blue Sea is definitely more of a serious movie, so I don't consider that to be cheesy. Like Sharknado and all that kind of cheese, it's not like that at all. But yeah, I can't pick between the two because I love these kinds of movies. So
No shame in that. I mean, people say I like bad movies too. I mean, not saying that's bad. I haven't seen it. I don't judge. I haven't seen it, but no, don't ever be ashamed about what you like, guys. Yeah, cool. I knew there was a crocodile movie though.
No, Lake Placid is awesome. I don't know really about any of their sequels because they get kind of cheesier as they go. Like they have Lake Placid versus Anaconda and all kinds of stuff going down the line. So I think they just get cheesier as they go. But at least Lake Placid is just such an incredible movie. I love it.
And you want to add anything about Deep Blue Sea? Why it's a tie? Why is it so close to Lake Placid? What is it about that one?
Because I don't know. It's just it's like the complete opposite, like I said, because it's more serious. It's more about scientists trying to find a way, I believe, because sharks have something dealing with their brains that can help us out, that they're trying to find. And so and they're researching on them, and then the sharks just end up getting smarter and smarter, and they're outsmarting the humans. So they're like hunting humans, and it's just really fascinating, looking at it, like how dangerous sharks can be if we make them smarter like that. In the movie, at least. I don't know if any of this could actually be based in reality, but it's terrifying. And the lab that they're working at is actually undersea too. So, they're in the sharks territory. And yeah, it's just Samuel L. Jackson and LL Cool J are just, they bring so much character to the movie. And
you got some motherfuckers in there?
Yeah, okay. I think so. I can't remember for sure. He's like, Samuel L. Jackson is standing on the edge of this little pool area that is open, of course, to water. And I think he says something like, we need to stop fighting, and something he might say like, these motherfucking sharks. And then something happens. So I'll leave it there for whoever hasn't seen it.
Sure, but if you're a horror fan, I'm sure you have seen the memes of that a million times by now. Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, that's Deep Blue Sea is just incredible.
Cool. Yeah. Cool. Nice. Very put well. I'm gonna make you choose which one. No, I'm joking. All right.
Like I said, they're really on opposite ends, and they're different creatures too. So that's why I say it's a tie between them. So I don't know if I can choose. I don't know.
Which one do you want to have as a pet? I'm just saying.
No. I stay away from both areas now. I like I'm from California. I used to love going to the beach, but now I'm terrified because I didn't know sharks could come up on the freaking shore like that. like all the videos I've been seeing lately of like Shark Week and stuff like that. And they've been spotted in areas of beaches that I go to. So I will tip my toe in and then I'm gone.
Something's wrong, guys. They're not telling us. That's I
Yeah.
think that's why it's too unusual. It's too much of it. But yeah, climate control. I don't know. Whatever. Something's going on that we don't know about. But anyway, my number 3 is. You can judge me all you want. My number 3 is Rage of Carrie 2.
Oh, okay. No, that's a good one.
I haven't seen it.
I feel like if Ray seen it, she would be judging me. But
I haven't seen it.
yeah, there's like a slight connection. I mean, the connection is it's basically a Carrie remake without really remaking it. Like the first one exists, and it's like, oh, she's related to Carrie. She's her cousin somehow. She has that same blood, so I guess that gene is passed, but to her somehow. But I think this was my Carrie for this was maybe the first one I seen. I always knew of Carrie, seen bits and pieces, but when this came, I was like clearly 99. This was the first one I seen. So I remember renting it, and it was I enjoyed it. It was that era of dimension flicks and straight to straight to VHS movies, so it was that Dust to Dawn 2, Warlock, Wishmasters, Candyman sequels, like they may not be the greatest movies up against better movies, but there was a time where those movies were like, that was a thing. That was a cool thing to have. They were straight to DVD movies before straight to Netflix type movies. You know what I'm saying? They were before that. So I always enjoyed Rage of Carrie 2, and I love when she gets her revenge at the party. And she kind of, it is a remake. Really, when you watch it, you're like, oh, they wanted to tell their version of Carrie without saying it's a reboot. So, without saying it's a remake, it's more of a, and fun movie for me. I loved it. Any of you guys? I know Ray says she hasn't seen it. You've seen it, right, Katie?
Yeah, no, when she gets her revenge part and the CDs and stuff go flying.
I was just about to say that. Oh my god,
I love that because that was so interesting, and those things can be killer. So yeah.
I love that. And when you're younger, you think you can throw that hard enough.
I know, right?
How about you, Danny? Have you ever seen it?
Yeah, I have. The Rage.
Okay.
Yeah. I actually have that in my collection.
Okay. Now I expect you to show it in something. You'll do a video, I'm sure. Okay, so we're back to Ray. We're gonna. What's your number 2 for 1999?
We were already talking about this, but Deep Blue Sea.
Oh yeah, you got to be a copycat. Okay. All right.
Yeah. Well, okay. As you know, mako sharks are my favorite species of shark. Okay. And of course, when they put that shark into its own movie, I was just like, mako shark. But yeah, like I said, they did upscale the shark a bit, made him look a little bit more great white than mako shark. I think the best scene in the movie that actually shows off like the features of a mako shark has to be the scene where they have the female in that area and they're taking the juice from the brain.
Yeah.
And when she jumps up and attacks that guy that was standing next to her, where you can see the long pointed snout. That's the characteristic of a mako, the long pointed snout. And their bodies are built more like the shape of a bullet because they're the fastest shark in the ocean, can swim up to 60, 70 miles per hour in the open ocean. But yeah, it's mostly, I love mako sharks. I also think it was a great shark movie because it's not one of those movies where people are getting killed just because they can't stay out of the water. They're literally trapped under the ocean with nowhere to go. Yeah. So it's like the stakes are higher. And I thoroughly enjoy it. I actually enjoy it more than Jaws.
Okay. All right. Deep Blue Sea getting a lot of love. I guess I need to watch it, huh? It's getting a lot of love.
Yeah, you gotta watch it. Yeah.
I'll do some tuna fish and watch the damn movie. I'll do it. Did I watch Jaws first? Maybe I'll appreciate it more or what?
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
I don't know. Deep Blue Sea just has more action. and
Okay.
and
Yeah.
also, like I said, like because they are trapped under the ocean, it's
Mhm.
like they can't get away from the sharks. Whereas in Deep Blue Sea or in Jaws, they go to the beach.
Hmm.
So
Yeah, and they were trying to. I remember the music video where L Cool J turns into a shark while he's rapping, and I remember the marketing.
Oh.
So you haven't seen that, so yeah, go check it out. The graphics are amazing. No, they weren't. Not even for that day, they weren't. But still, um, yeah, I remember they were trying to. It was considered a blockbuster at the time, so I feel that they probably were trying to make it more action.
Yeah, they did have a lot of practical effects in it. Like that scene that I was just talking about with the female shark, that was a machine.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, so
Daniel Son, how about your number 2?
My number 2, I'm a big Candyman fan. I'm gonna go with Candyman 3. I know that movie. I know a lot of people, particularly don't like this one, but I do like the whole Day of the Dead, type of vibe it has to it. I do like the, what they do with him. Just the whole story. I just like it a lot. Like, I don't know. I don't know. It's just something that's nostalgic for me, and I love watching it. And so yeah, that's my number 2. And R.I.P. to Tony Todd. He's an awesome actor.
mhm.
But yeah, that's my number 2.
What's up, Dale? What's up, Tiana? Sorry, I missed you guys. Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's considered to be bad, but at the time, remember I said that was one of the movies that came out around that time, and I did watch that a lot. That was the one I actually watched a lot. Was I was never big on the first movie. I know it's clearly the best movie in the franchise, but for me, I always liked the 2 the best. Like, it was just more of a fun movie. And I watched 3 a lot. So, but when I tried to rewatch it like a good 10, 15 years ago, I just couldn't. I don't know. I think I wasn't in the right frame of mind. I turned that shit off like 5 minutes in. Not saying it's bad, but it's just something about the Candyman character. It is always eerie to me, I don't know. Maybe because Bloody Mary was a thing when I was a kid. So like the Candyman thing is just like, I don't know. It just, but I will go back and watch that. I remember the final girl being kind of cool. You guys ever seen Candyman 3?
I haven't.
No, I haven't.
How many times have I said that? I know. All right, Katie, you're up. Good pick, Danny.
Okay. This would almost be a tie as well, but I'm not going to cheat this time. So it would be because of who I am, of course, Sleepy Hollow, but just because of the fact that this movie still actually scares me, this one beats it. House on Haunted Hill is going to be my number 2.
Okay, I see.
Because it takes place in an insane asylum, and because of the freaky movement that they do, the body contortion stuff that they do, and the fact that she falls in a literal tub or whatever of blood and all of that kind of stuff. That movie still freaks me out to where I won't watch it at night, and especially if I'm alone. So that one, it gets to me. I don't know, other than those reasons, I don't know what else it is about it. But I think mostly just that it's an insane asylum just really, really gets to me. So because it actually scares me, I have to go with that over Sleepy Hollow.
I'm shocked because I know you're a Tim Burton fan. So
I know. That's why I'm saying,
I am shocked.
Yeah, I know.
Nice pull, because I really like the movie too. So yeah, definitely nice pick. Is it me? Because I also watched this movie just around the same time as I watched Haunted Hill. Is it me or Ghost Ship has kind of the same vibes to it?
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah, like the stuff they're seeing and all of that just feels like it's similar.
Yeah, no, Ghost Ship is amazing too, but yeah.
Weren't they? Am I confusing a different movie? But I thought that they were made by like the same company, the same film company.
Yeah, all I remember, they both had snapper cases, so they probably were made by the same.
I was pretty sure that they were from the same company, and that's probably why they had that like similar feeling to them.
So what you're saying is they had studio interference, like you got to make it like this.
Yeah,
probably.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know which one is better out of that. I kind of want to say House of the Haunted Hill, but Ghost Ship was good. I just think Ghost Ship had a kind of a weak ending. But yeah.
Ghost Ship, I would say, is more corny.
Ghost Ship has probably one of the best intros, though. Like, that intro is really good.
Oh God, yeah, no. Right at the beginning, yeah, that's because it gets straight to the point. You know what you're in for at that intro. Like you're in for some stuff. But
yeah, and House on Haunted Hill like makes you think that it's safe.
Yeah,
for, like a good period of time in the movie before things get creepy.
Mm-hmm.
I like the whole setup though, because House on Haunted Hill starts out with them and the bride, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so is that I didn't. Yeah, Danny, you said Candyman. Okay, so I'm going to say my number 2 from 1999 has to be shout out to one of my favorite actors of all time, Sixth Sense, Bruce Willis. Yes, for sure.
Yeah.
M. Night is the man, Ray. I like him.
No.
He has some misses, but oh no, me. Wait a minute. Let me do this. Hold on. Let me mute her while I do my thing. No, I'm joking. Let me unmute her. I really enjoy his twist. When they say he was going to be doing the reboot to Tales of the Crypt, I was so excited, but that never happened. I mean, it kind of happened. Another show came out, which was, if you know, that was Tales of the Crypt. They just put a new name on it, but still, yeah. I think this movie is amazing. When you the first and second watch, I'll say the second watch because you're going to watch it again to see what you missed. But the first time you ever watch it is just amazing. I love the ending, as I said earlier. It's a I feel it's a heartwarming ending with the grandma talking stuff like that. I truly like it. I think the mother, who's that, Toni Collette, right?
Yeah.
I think she truly played that really well. And just the little tidbits about that movie, just how he thinks he's alive. Like everything seems normal. It just seems like he's in a marriage where they're just not communicating. They're not talking. And it seems like her son is going through so much stuff at school and this and that. It just seemed like he might have been assigned to them through child protective, anything, or the school.
Yeah.
And he's coming to see him. And so the mother doesn't want him there. So she's making it uncomfortable. So that's why she doesn't talk to him, and like even at the hospital, so it's, and then when you find out for the first time, like, yo, he's dead. And like him hating, like the wife is not trying to move on. But this guy keeps coming around trying to take her out, and he's in the basement, like, yeah, keep it moving. Like that shit is like, it just hits, and it's so sad, but it's so gratifying for an ending. So I think Sixth Sense is, I don't know where to put it, but it's one of the best movies of all time, I think. But
the scene that got me in The Sixth Sense was the poisoning.
Whoa.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah. That was, well, the first time you see the ghost, it scared the living shit out of me. The first time I saw it, I was like, oh my God, what is that?
Mm-hmm.
But then when he actually follows up on that story, that's just sad.
Yeah. And what's sad? That happens a lot in our world.
Yeah.
That is so sad. She was poisoning that little girl, and like, yeah. But
yeah. Parents hurting their children to get attention. Yeah.
Yeah, Munchausen syndrome by proxy. Yeah.
It's awful. That is so crazy. And then also too, the selfishness, like now she has the husband all to herself. That's what she's probably thinking too. Like it's just but even that scene where it's just like they're sitting at the table, he's having a cereal or whatever he's eating, and then all of a sudden all the cabinets are open and he's just sitting there. That shit is creepy. If that really happened, I'd be weirded out. Like, this is a little Damien spawn I have. Like, that is weird. Like the way they filmed that was super strange and creepy. Like, oh shit, I can see why that lady was scared. I can see that.
Mm-hmm.
Like that was a split second that happened. I was like, wow.
Yeah.
Okay. So, all right. Before we get to our final pick, let me see if anything I missed. I know he said something about it. You and Ben Grimm must talk, don't y'all? Because he seems like he's feeling a lot what you're saying, Ray. I treat M. Night like Rob Zombie. I might not have liked all his. I like all his recent releases, but I love their first 3 movies enough that I'll give any new movie a chance. That's all I'm saying. That's all.
Yeah, I have to agree with that because even though I'm not a big M. Night Shyamalan fan or Rob Zombie fan, like I'll always watch their movies every time they release a new one.
He says also you wouldn't join that contest on Haunted Hill, stay the night and win a big prize. You know, I don't know, man. Money's a little tight.
I
might.
probably would because I
Right.
don't actually believe in that stuff in real life. So
Okay.
I probably
Yeah.
would actually because in real life I don't believe in that shit. So yeah.
All right. We
I'll
had
stay in
this.
a haunted house.
Yeah, all right. That's not a haunted house. That shit was like I don't know. Wasn't it like a machine or something going on with it?
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, but
Yeah.
there were hallucinations and stuff.
Yeah.
But again, though, it is no matter what, though, it was an insane asylum. So I mean, just your own thoughts can really fuck with you, though. So
Exactly.
with that, I don't know, like just a regular haunted house, like staying at I don't know, Lizzie Borden's house or something like that, because I think they say that's haunted, or the ship, the Mary Queen Elizabeth something or something. Like that would be fine. But if it's at an actual insane asylum, I don't know about that, because that can be terrifying just on its own, at the fact of all the experiments that have been done, all the torturous things that have been done over, just I don't know. That yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Just because these girls chat, just because these girls doesn't listen, I mean, that aren't scared of that type of stuff. I'm scared the fuck out of these girls before it's all over. All right, but and then maybe they'll understand. But hold up.
I'm more afraid of psycho killers.
Yeah, right. Like that's real life.
Nah, I'm more scared of the supernatural, because that's not something you can't control, whether you believe it or not. If you do believe it, it's out of your control. Like a killer, I feel like there's a choice to run. There's a choice to, even if you lose, you can fight. It feels more, like home invasion is like that happens. That's a real thing. I think that's scary. That's probably the most scary.
Yeah,
but at the same time,
that is the scariest thing, actually.
But it's still a human, though. So it feels like I just won't go to Camp Crystal Lake. I just, it's so that's how I look at it. Like, what Norman Bates going to do with me? So I'm just saying. But you never know, right? He also said, Ben Grimm
I heard he was a charmer.
He's not charming, Big Ray. I'm sorry. Maybe his mom will. Maybe, I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
13 Ghosts. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, Dark Castle. That's the company.
Oh, that's the company.
Oh yeah, they made 13 Ghosts too. Yeah, that felt very familiar too.
Well, here's a Stephen King one we didn't mention. 1408. Isn't that like a ghost story too?
Oh, yeah. I love 1408.
Okay.
Yeah, that one's a hotel room though.
Yeah. It's mostly John Cusack who has to like run the whole movie off of his shoulders, which I love that when it's a good character, and I think he's a great written character. Not everybody has to agree with me, that's fine, but I love that movie.
Yeah, it's a good one.
Ben gets what I'm saying here. Maybe it's a male thing. Maybe we're more scared of that, and you guys are, you just think you're so above it all. I don't know, but see,
it's not that I think I'm above it all. It's just that me personally, I have not seen any proof that the supernatural stuff like that exists. So I don't believe in that.
But are you looking? You're not looking for it either. So
well, yeah, no.
I lived in a house where people have died in it, and there's no supernatural.
Well, that's just because if you believe in that stuff, why would they still be there? Very seldom they haunt the house. That's not normal. Yeah. But like when people say graveyards are haunted, not really. Most people that die, if they were to haunt something, they're going to either haunt the hospital where they died, or they're going to haunt the houses they lived in, not a graveyard. Like there's nobody really there at the graveyard. But to each their own. Whatever. Like Daniel, what do you think? Are you more scared of killers, like serial killers, or are you more scared of supernatural things?
I don't know. I think as of watching all those types of movies, I don't think any of it scares me really.
It's supernatural?
Yeah, probably supernatural, I guess. But like to me, I think I'm more immune to like a psychopath or like something trying to get me supernatural.
Come on, everybody knows a psychopath. Whether y'all don't have to dime him out, I don't want you to drop a dime on who it is, but you all know a psycho killer. Come on, and some of them are your Instagram friends. Like we know they're not scary. They're crazy. Doesn't mean they won't kill you, but they're not scary, right? So I'm
No,
joking.
all the freaking I watch true crime all the time, and no,
Mhm.
some of the horror stories and stuff, just of what
Yeah.
humans can do to other humans. No, that's terrifying. That is unbelievable and
No, no,
horrifying.
all you have to do is just look up the toy box killer, and then you can
Oh,
witness something that's worse than dying.
So is the Toy Box Killer, is that movie like based on the Toolbox Murders? Is that a connection?
I don't know,
Mhm.
I
because
think there's two.
I've never seen the movie, but the toy box killer was a horrific person.
Mm. So Ben Grimm says my mom was an overnight nurse at the hospital, and she will tell you that ghosts are very real. He also says she has come home a couple of nights vowing to never work again. I can get that. I can get that.
And it's not that I'm denying that the
I
supernatural
know,
exists.
Katie. I'm going to
I'm not
go
denying.
proof
It's
about
just
it.
me myself have
Mm.
never had proof of it and have never had any
Well,
supernatural events happen in my life.
I
So
don't
it's
Yeah,
know if I
not.
can. I don't know if I can truly fly because I've
yeah,
never jumped out the
same.
window. But I mean, I
I've
might. You
never.
know.
But no. See, the thing for me, like the supernatural, to me is like the same thing as if is there a god?
Mm.
Like sure there could be, and yeah, people might claim evidence, but then a lot of evidence just ends up being circumstantial, and
Yeah.
then you're just like, well, that doesn't actually prove it. So until it can actually be proven, I'm just gonna
Mm.
be like on the fence about it. I'm gonna say
I
no,
don't
I
think
don't
it's
believe in it.
I don't think it's neither disproven either
But
though. Just like we all come from
yeah,
somewhere, I
well,
believe
see, the thing
everything
is
comes from something.
you can't disprove a negative.
Hmm.
That's the thing. So it's like you can either prove it or you can't prove it. And if you can't prove
Well,
it, then I'm not going to believe you.
if you told
That's
me, if I came to the conversation and you said God doesn't exist, and I say, well, tell me how. I want you got, or then you came to me and I said God does exist, and you tell me how. It's the same question, but you get what I'm trying to say. It's the
well,
same
see, the
thing.
thing is to say something doesn't exist is the negative.
Hmm.
So you can't prove a negative. Whoever comes in with the positive is the one who has to prove it.
Hmm.
That's how debate works.
See, God for me is like Santa Claus. I
Hmm.
mean, just think about it. When you're young, you're told Santa Claus exists and you believe with that in your whole heart when you're young.
Hmm.
And if you're good throughout the year, you get presents. So with
You didn't get
God, you
presents,
get to go to
Katie.
heaven.
You
But
didn't get
then if you're
presents.
bad, you get coal in your stockings. You go to hell.
I never heard that's part of it. But you got to also remember, see, I don't draw those comparisons because Santa Claus is more of a closer to a horror story, always kind of thing. I mean, it's been reverted and remixed and everything over time, kind of
Well,
like
that's what I'm.
our movies.
That's
Like we watch the genie movies, like he's blue, he's Robin Williams, right? But the genies were more of a horror tale, like Wizard of Oz. It's shined up as something for kids, but it's a horror book at its core. So
that's
it's
what
like,
I'm also saying though, is that it's because it's people. People
mhm,
created these things and then they rewrote it to mean something else. So a
mhm.
person just wrote down either
Well,
the
well,
10 commandments, the Bible, all of this
but
stuff.
that's
It came
different
from
from
people.
a god and a person. So, like, you know what I'm saying? I get what you're saying. You're talking more or less control. But if you're talking just an old being, I don't know what it would be or his name. That's a little different because that's like a god. But like the control part of it, like you're talking more like the Bible and these rules and nature. Yeah, okay. People write stuff all the time, but like you get what I'm saying? Like how it feels different. Like because there still could be a God, but maybe it's not the God we think of, or that you say, or that I say, or whatever. You get what I'm saying? Because everybody, all these religions around the world have different ideology of gods. So it's like God seems bigger than that. Like to some people, God is like an entity. Like it's not a person. It's like it's almost like evolution in a way. You get what I'm saying? Like so many people have so many different interpretations of God. Like they think it's just energy, like whatever you believe. So I feel like that's kind of different than somebody that sat down and wrote this and wrote that. These are the laws. These are this and this and that. You get what I'm saying? I feel like it's a little different because we discover stuff every day. So I feel like
sure.
there could be things that are discovered long from now. That's like, oh, like they're going to they look at what God could be totally different than they did 100 years ago. So imagine 1,000 years ago. You get what I'm trying to say here?
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
I
sure.
understand.
Losing.
And again, it's not that I'm denying. I'm not a non-believer. I don't like having any title like atheist or agnostic or whatever attached to me, because I'm not. I'm not saying
I'm
that
not
there's
judging
not.
you, Katie. No,
Huh?
we're not judging you or labeling you.
No, I know.
Just
I'm
Ray.
just letting
Just Ray.
for
We
people
just
in the
judge
chat
Ray.
and everything.
No, I don't judge because I'm the same way.
Mhm.
You
And
know,
guess what,
it's
guys?
like
You're allowed to change your mind though in 10 years or 10 days.
exactly.
That's okay. People think like just because you say one thing, you can't change your mind.
Yeah, no, I
Yeah.
know. You know, because when I was maybe in high school, I may have considered myself more of an atheist then, but I've learned, you know, that no, it's not that I don't believe that there's one. It's
Mhm.
just in my mind, none of it really makes sense to me. And I just don't have the proof.
But also too, you might not even whether you believe her later or not. You're just probably not in a place where that's for you right now. So
And
you know
that
what I mean?
too,
Like,
yeah.
Also
I mean,
true.
it is,
if you're forcing me to read something and I don't want to read it, I'm not going to retain what I'm reading. I might even read it. But if I don't
yeah,
feel like reading it
Also
or
true.
watching the movie, I'm not going to retain it. There might be something there for me, like, oh yeah, I agree. But if I don't want to read it, if I'm not in that place, then you haven't, you know, I'm not going to accept it or I'm not going to catch what you're throwing at me. So I get that. But look, I don't want to, we can have this conversation. I'm glad to have it, but I don't want to make it the whole stream.
No, but I think that's why me and Katie are saying that we are far more afraid of something that's real and physical than something that's supernatural.
You
yeah,
girls
yeah,
are
exactly.
scarier than what you're saying you're scared of. I'm just saying. Like I heard the Dateline talk. That's how I got banned from Instagram. Like you girls are
Now.
scarier than what you saying is scary. So I don't believe for a second that you're scared of these people. Now, albeit they're horrible, they are real. There are real people out there like that, but still, I don't think you're scared of it. I don't. But
well, I don't have to be scared of most things because I don't walk around unarmed.
but that was but Ray, I know you're a stormtrooper, but Ray, the question was, you know, what do you find more scary, or the supernatural or just more or less physical serial killers? And I was just trying to draw it between the two, you know, like for instance, like movies, only like 2 movies ever scared me. So like, but there are, I can't say, well, this movie, Carrie feels more scarier than Jason, you know, but I'm not scared of it. You get what I'm saying? So
yeah.
I mean, if the supernatural did exist, then yes, of course, it would be the supernatural, because that's far
supernatural
more.
is spooky.
Yeah,
I
It
think
is
when you add
spooky.
the supernatural element to any horror movie, it makes it scarier. I think there is no movie, Culture Trinity might agree with me. The scariest shit I've seen is probably The Omen. And I think that's because you tie religion to it. Like, see, Jason and all of that stuff, there's no religion tied to it. So it just looks like, all right, he's a killer. He couldn't swim. His mom was crazy. You know, it is what it is. So, but like when you tie all that other stuff to it, it just feels more scarier, whether you believe it or not, because it just feels like it's tied to more. You know what I'm trying to say here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The scary thing about the supernatural is that it's uncontrollable, outside your control, and if it does come for you, there's no way to defend yourself.
Hey Chandler, glad you can make it. I'm glad you can make it, man. Maybe get you on one of these, man. We'd love to have you one day. Look, Daniel's probably asleep. Like, Dan, you still with us?
I'm with you guys.
Oh, you learned.
Just letting you guys, getting you
say,
guys.
I don't argue with the ladies. Like, I get it. You're smart. I get it. So where were we? Who was next? Chat. Anybody know?
I think we were doing we haven't gotten to our number ones yet.
Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, because I just went right. 6 cents, right?
Yeah.
That was mine. Okay, so Ray, your number one of 1999.
Okay. You know I love this movie because I spoke about it the last time we did something like this. And that is The Mummy.
The Mummy. Right.
Mm-hmm. I
Tell us how much you love The Mummy.
I'm obsessed with The Mummy.
Mm-hmm.
I love it. And I love the remake. Yeah, so of course that's why it's my number one.
Wait a minute. What
the
remake?
Tom Cruise one?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, the one with Brendan Fraser. That's a remake.
Oh, that one. No. When
okay.
you say the remake,
Okay.
See, look, Katie's thinking, you're thinking, I'm thinking the same thing. The Tom Cruise one.
Oh no! Ew.
Yeah.
No.
But no, you're right. Yeah, it is. Of course, Brendan Fraser one is a remake because Universal did it first. So yeah. Okay.
Yeah. I love this remake. It's great.
Mm-hmm.
It of course, like I said, like I was around 10, 11 when this movie came out. So yeah, it was spooky. It had a lot of spooky scenes. It's really funny too. Brendan Fraser's incredible, and so is Rachel Weisz.
Mm,
And
he's hot.
Arnold
Imhotep.
Vosloo. Yeah, Arnold Vosloo. He was Emotep.
He is underrated.
Yeah,
He's really good.
he was so good as Emotep.
Yeah,
Mhm.
very
So
much so.
yeah, that movie, it's just the best.
I think he's
And
one of the
of course,
most
I
overlooked
had
actors.
an obsession with Egypt when I was a child, so
Oh
this
yeah,
movie was just right up my alley.
that's really cool. I like to hear that. I don't see. I always considered it more of an action adventure. Although I've never seen the first one in its entirety. I've always just seen 2 and 3. I went to actually to see the second one because I thought The Rock was going to rock bottom the Mummy. It never happened, but that's why I went to see it. But it was a big thing. But yeah, and the Scorpion King was good too. The first one anyway. But yeah, that's a good one. I always considered it more of a I always tell people, like, when people are like, "Oh, you haven't seen Indiana Jones?" I'm like, "No," because my Indiana Jones was the Mummy. Like, that felt like that was that
Yeah.
for that time. You know what I mean?
Right.
So yeah, good one though. But I know you love the Mummy. Like, I know.
Yeah, I do.
Okay, Daniel, what's your number one for 1999?
Number one, mine's gonna go to Cherry Falls with Brittany Murphy.
You know, that's the last movie I seen when I was doing this list. Cherry Falls. Why Cherry Falls?
I just liked how good Brittany Murphy was in the movie. I thought her character was really good. It was just crazy how, like, the perpetrator, I guess that's the name of the killer or whatever.
Is it? Okay.
What was it, like this?
It was
He
that
was just
guy
hunting
Che
down.
from Suicide Kings. I forget his name. Blonde guy. I forget.
Yeah, how he was like hunting down like the kids and everything, but yeah, it was just an overall like good, good movie.
Might be the first. No, I was going to say the first non-binary
Oh
killer,
yeah,
but then again, no, you got a sleepaway camp. But yeah, I don't because I couldn't make out if that killer was a male or a female the whole movie. But until the end, of course. But yeah, that movie is strange, but and very enjoyable though. Very enjoyable.
I'll have to write that one down too. I don't think I've seen that.
Yeah, I just seen that movie maybe 2 or 3 during COVID. I seen it, and I was surprised. It's actually considered the last. That and Valentine is the last two like hurrahs of the Scream era. Like they took the Scream format, and that's the last one that Brittany Murphy went. It didn't work well, but I mean they tried it again with Lover's Lane, but nobody knows what Lover's Lane is. For anybody listening, Lover's Lane is Anna Faris's first movie, and she's a horror movie, but it's like the rest of these movies. But yeah, Cherry Falls is really good, Daniel. It's strange as fuck though. Like it's it's weird. I don't want to spoil it because I know you guys haven't seen it. I'm just trying to figure out a way to say more about it without spoiling it. But it is very strange. Good one though, Daniel. Brittany Murphy. Brittany Murphy. Okay. So go ahead, Katie, take it away.
Okay, well, mine is the same as Ray's. It is The Mummy.
Yeah.
I feel like did you have that written down? I want to see your list.
I can
feel like
show you it.
I feel like you just took that.
No, it would always be number one because it is the only movie from 1999 that I remember and actually saw in theaters. Me and my dad went and seen it, and ever since I saw it, I've been obsessed and fell in love with Egyptian culture and the mummy culture. So right after I saw it, I know my mom took me to Barnes and Nobles and I got my first book about mummification and everything. And I fell in love with Brendan Fraser and just the mummy in general. And yeah, so it has to be the mummy, of course. And I looked it up and yeah, it was kind of conflicting on if it was a horror movie or not, but I counted it because it does have horror elements in it, even though it is kind of more action adventure, but because it has Imhotep in it. And I literally did jump like that first time when they opened the sarcophagus and his, like decomposing mummy body pops out. Like I literally jumped in the movie theater. It scared me. So, it has horror stuff in it. So The Mummy. Yeah.
The freakiest part of that movie was when Emotep started collecting the body parts from the people who stole from his his resting area.
Yeah.
They were like, if you take it, you'll be cursed. And then he comes and he starts killing them and then collecting their parts, like that man's tongue, his eyes.
Yeah,
that
no.
was creepy.
Yeah, very much so. I still remember one of the most fascinating parts to me, and I don't know why, because it was CGI, but when he is, like reforming, and then he's got just a little bit of his cheek missing, and then that bug, the scarab or whatever, like crawled through his skin. And I don't know why, but that always just like fascinated me on the way it looked. It looked so cool and creepy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that always creeped me out.
Cool. But
the movie can also be responsible for many people believing that scarabs actually ate flesh too. Because in real life, nope, they do not.
Oh, okay.
And actually, in ancient Egyptian culture, they were considered good luck, and people would turn them into jewelry and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, they didn't eat flesh. That was something that they just came up with for the movie. And honestly, it was kind of a neat idea.
Yeah, no, for sure. Because, being when he was buried with them, and oh, God, that was a terrible scene to just think about, that being what you die from, because that's horrifying. I'm not a bug person of any kind. And so just thinking about going out that way, that's why I don't want to be buried, even if I'm dead. I want to be cremated because I don't care if I'm dead or not. I don't want bugs eating me in the ground. So no, thank you.
I'm more worried about the supernatural part of being dead. Like you watch Supernatural, you see if you don't burn the body, they come back.
Yeah. No, that's true too. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, I can't say much about it. I just know I love Vosloo. I think he's very underrated. Yeah. Like he's my dark man. Like I forget Liam Neeson. He was my dark man. I like Vosloo so much. But and he's good in Hard Target. Like nobody talks about him. But very overlooked. Him and Larry Drake are very overlooked. Yeah, you guys cheated. I feel like she said that and you said, oh hell no, I'm putting that on my list. I feel like it, but since you told your dad in the story, I ain't gonna question it. So all right, I'll let it go. But so my number one, I'm gonna let this go. Hold up, let's see. You guys know this movie?
Oh, you want to fuck with me? You think you know bad, huh? You're a fucking choir boy compared to me. A choir boy.
That's Arnold, so there's got to be In the Days.
In the Days, you got it, Katie. My number one.
Yeah,
for sure. You're a fucking choir boy. Yeah, I love this movie, man. I think it is his most overlooked movie. I actually have it in his. It used to be my second favorite of his, but it is my top 3 Arnold movies. Yeah, as I was doing this list, I thought, and I said, oh yeah, and because I don't know why I think a lot of movies that are 99, I think are 2000 movies. Like, and I thought like Scream 3 was 99. It's actually a 2000 movie, but In the Days has to be the number one. Arnold is probably. He's not the best actor in the world, but he's probably my favorite actor. So it's End of Days. I love the whole. This is how people argue about Die Hard is a Christmas movie. I believe this is a New Year's Eve movie. So it's all about the devil coming back when the year turned 1999, and it played into a lot of what people were thinking was going to happen in Y2K. So it just I really love it, and I love the fact that he's like, nah, because he's like lost his faith, right? And so it's like, I'm not dealing with religion because he's mad he lost his family, and where was God, right? So instead of fighting him like through like talking to God or trying to pray about it, he's trying to fight the devil with rocket launchers and shit. Like, and it does some damage, but it's just cool. You get to see his best friend turn back and then punish for that. I thought it was really good, and you get to see the guy. I don't remember his name, but I don't know if people ever watched Cool World. Cool World was a fun movie of mine that I really enjoyed, and he was in Cool World, so that's how I know this guy. I don't know his name, but he played the devil, and he actually does a really good portrayal of the devil. And honestly, the way when he comes to power and like when he calls out people, so like he gets his body because they were chosen. The girl that's going to bear his child, I guess, which is going to be the Antichrist, and then she had a mark. She was chosen at birth. The doctors or whatever marked her, whatever. And then same they did for him for the body he was going to use. So when they finally, when a year hits and they come of age, blah blah blah, and that happens, it's always unique to me. There is religious kills in it, but the way he just moves, the way he carries himself, and like how he calls people out. He's like, like, you don't notice your Lord and Savior, like, and you wouldn't think there's so many people that like the devil is their religion, like, especially in 1999. So the people, like when he goes to the police department, he calls them out, and he goes here, the nurses, just who, and they recognize him. It's like, there's an old saying, my sheep know my voice. So it's like they knew who he was just by like his presence, and it was just like, and they followed him like a cult. And it's just like, there's little things, how like we were talking about the Sixth Sense, little things in the movie, like little things like that makes it very good. Like, because it's an Arnold-led movie, so people instantly go in it looking for the action, and there's just so many nuance. And I feel like this is the first movie he did where he was trying to be more than the action guy, and I think it works because it's the action is there and that's there, and it is a horror movie, guys, because the devil is in it. There's a lot of like stuff going on. I think he'll beat Emo Tape up, but I'm just joking. But yeah, that's my number one.
Emotep can be defeated by a cat.
Well, Katie,
no kidding,
Katie,
right? Yeah, you messed up, but yeah.
Oh man, but yeah. So to run through our top three, chat. If there's any we didn't mention that you thought should have been on the list, or your top three, would love to hear it. What up, Rob Vintage? What up, Jakota, bro? What's up? Okay, so my top three was for 1999. I had at 3 Rage of Carrie 2, at 2 The Sixth Sense, and number 1 End of Days. What did you have, Ray?
For 3, I had The Sixth Sense. 2 is Deep Blue Sea, and 1 is The Mummy.
Cool. Daniel, what did you have?
For me, I had Deep Blue Sea for my number 3. Number 2 was Candyman 3, and my number 1 is Cherry Falls.
Nice, Danny. I like what you did. All right, Katie, go ahead.
Okay, I had a tie for my number 3, which was Deep Blue Sea and Lake Placid. And then number 2 was House on Haunted Hill. And number 1 is The Mummy.
Katie cheated, bro. she definitely cheated. She was like, no, Ray, I'm taking that. You two should do a little pod or something on The Mummy. You guys should watch the Mummy franchise and review it. I think that'd be good because you guys really listening to you guys. You are fans. I think you two should really review that. That'll be fun.
I've never seen the third one because they changed the cast.
Yeah, I know. The third one is not.
It's not good. It's not good.
Yeah.
When I saw that they changed the cast, I had no interest in it really.
I mean, it's still okay, but yeah, they changed Evie, and the fact that it's not Imhotep. I mean, how many times can you do a movie with the same exact mummy? I understand that, but I mean, Evie alone was just not a good choice. I think it's not that whoever replaced her was a bad actress. It's just, you get tied to a certain actor playing a certain character, and Rachel Weisz was just wonderful as Evie. So, like, come on.
Yeah.
And then, Jet Li as the dragon, whatever mummy guy. I don't know. That was It
wasn't good, Katie. That choice. I mean, but the ideal of it, like the fact that they tried that, like the tomb, and then however they did it, it's been a while since I've seen it. The idea was really good. The movie just sucks. But
I mean, the idea, I understand it. And again, like, how many times can you do a movie with the same exact mummy coming back
3 times
over and over? So
they could have made a trilogy. I believe. I don't know for sure. I'm sure Ray knows, but he probably.
I don't know. His whole purpose was kind of destroyed in the second movie.
Yeah. Yeah, because the first one he wanted to come back, and then in the second one he wanted to bring his partner. I can't remember, what is her name?
A Knox on a Moon.
Yes, A Knox on a Moon. Yes.
Yeah.
Wanted to bring her back. So kind of after that,
I hate what they did with A Knox on a Moon at the end. But then I'm just like, okay, I get it. I'm like, they were trying to just wrap it up and find a way to kill the mummy. So have his girl leave him, even though despite everything she did in the past for him. But yeah, okay, whatever. Yeah. That would be my only gripe about the second one, because I really do actually like the second one.
Yeah, no, I do too. Like, yeah, I really, yeah, second one is awesome.
But yeah, his whole purpose was a Nox on a moon.
Yeah.
And the moment she dumped him, he just had no purpose.
Damn, tell us how you really feel.
It was wrong.
Dumped him, he should have just
It
gave
was
up.
wrong. It was
Okay.
wrong. She wouldn't have dumped him. The script made her dump him, but okay. Whatever.
What's going on, Rob Vintage? I don't know if I shouted out my man Robbie. Robbie, the VHS warrior. I see you, man. Thanks for stopping in. So before we get, I want to say Ben Grimm says something. I don't know what this means. Terracotta mummies were cool. Is that something you guys understand? The terracotta mummies were cool.
No idea.
I don't know.
No, that's
I
not
thought
something I
the
can
mummy
recall
experts
either.
would know, Danny. They just knew so much. I thought they would know.
Do a quick Google search.
Hello, Acres of Movies. How are you? Thanks for stopping in. Don't forget to like. I really appreciate the like, man. Like, I haven't had a like in a long time. So
yeah, I know. Like I said, whoever that actress was, it's not that she did a bad job. It's just, yeah, Rachel Weisz is Evie. Like, you can't do that. I think there was some kind of a scheduling thing or something. That's the reason why she wasn't able to come back or something. I'm not sure.
Yeah, but why didn't I truly believe? I don't know this for a fact. I mean, maybe Ray knows, but I think Arnold didn't want to come back because and that's probably why they went in the direction they went in with Jet Li. Because he probably felt the same thing. There's no need to do it again. So
yeah,
and I get it. Like, if that could have been a good movie, but it wasn't. But they should have just waited on that girl too. They didn't realize. I think they underestimated how of an integral part of that movie she really was. I mean, people were attached to her. So
yeah, because I mean, at least it wasn't just Brandon Fraser in the third one. They did have Jonathan, Evie's brother, in it too. So, I mean, it wasn't just Brandon Fraser from the original other two that was holding down the original cast. So they had Jonathan as well, but still that just wasn't enough. If they would have at least had Evie, I think it would have been a lot better with changing up who the mummy was. But even then, I don't know, it still could have bombed or not been as great. But I think that really does have a lot to do with it. But I mean, at least they tried. You got to give them credit for trying something different, and at least they took that chance. They're not taking any chances nowadays. They're playing everything safe and just doing nothing but remakes, it seems like, at least the big studios. So I don't know what the hell is happening.
I don't blame them because people don't support fresh ideas. They say they want them in theory, but when the few times they get them, they really don't go. Once in a while, they make it through on streaming or physical, and people are like, oh, that was good. But you didn't support it. So they're not going to take the chance on those anymore, Yeah, and then when they do, this is what they try now. This is the new wave. The wave is now we're going to make a new property or a new movie inside an old franchise. So they'll go to Halloween Ends route. They'll go. There's another movie I'm trying to think. They try to create new things inside that story, and then people get pissed about that. And it's like, well, you weren't. If they would have just made that movie and called it something else, you wouldn't have went to see it. So it's I know the studios are the bad guys, but also too, I think we give them the footstools to make this, to do these things. So, if we stop supporting certain things, it will stop. So, because they want, at the end of the day, y'all know it's all money. So they will,
and I understand that. And everybody's got to make a living. But I mean, I don't know.
No, it's like it's cool.
Yeah, well, it's like they tried to do with the Mummy remake. They had a pretty decent idea. It just was executed horribly. I think they needed a head to, like they do for Marvel. They needed somebody to spearhead that. They were supposed to make that a dark universe, and I feel like they wanted to capitalize off action like with Marvel, and they wanted it to be as big as Marvel instead of just truly making it a horror franchise that's connected. Like the terrible movies people talk about now, the Winnie the Poohs, the Bambis, all these Popeyes, these Mickey Mouse, all these horror movies. But whether they're good or bad, they are connected. They have a plan to connect them, and that's what they were supposed to do with the new Mummy and the rest of them. But they were just too caught up in trying to make so much money that they feel like they ruined them. They didn't figure out the tone in the movie. Because I mean, Angelina Jolie as the Bride of Frankenstein, I thought that was going to be cool. So, but I don't know.
That's interesting.
Yeah, it would have been a really cool franchise. Yeah, if they, I don't know, I guess they just couldn't help themselves, and they were just like,
Well,
yeah,
wasn't
we'll take.
Dracula Untold part of that too? Wasn't he going to be the Dracula?
I think so, if I'm remembering
I
correctly.
didn't
I
think that
think
movie was
so.
bad. I thought it was pretty decent.
Yeah, I like that one, if I remember correctly, because
Ray probably
I
hates it.
saw it. I saw it in theaters, and I came out just kind of shrugging to it.
See, I knew it. Ray, I was shocked we
Yeah.
loved Snow White together, but
Hey,
Ray
Snow
hates
White's great.
everything.
Snow White was great.
wait, the new one?
No,
No,
the Tale of Terror.
Oh, okay. I was about to say, wait, what? But okay, yeah.
No, I
Tell
haven't
Sarah
even
is pretty good.
watched that. I
Okay, good.
refuse.
Yeah.
I refuse it too.
Why? We should watch it. We should all watch it.
No, torture. No.
Why you sound like you got a stomach ache? She said no, no.
No,
Shit.
you don't understand how much I do not
I know
like
you
that
love Snow White.
actress. I do not like that actress at all.
It could have been what's the girl on Wicked? What's the girl's name? Ari Grande. It could have been her. So there's that.
At least I like Ariana Grande better.
Honestly,
You
thought
do?
that
Mm.
that Snow White should have been played by Margaret Qualley. I think she would have fit that role better than
That would have been a much better role. Yeah. I cannot stand Rachel. I am not a fan of Rachel at all.
Well, look, there are some fans of this Mummy 3, even though we was killing that movie. Acres of Movie said the terracotta mummies were the mummies in 3, and I think Ben Grimm
That's
said
why I don't know anything.
yeah, they were made of clay. Chandler, let's see what you talking about, Chandler. Let's see. He says, I think the one genre to suffer the most is comedies. They haven't made a good one. Yeah.
Yeah.
They just scared. You got scared. And you know what it is, Chandler? I believe Netflix and streaming hurt that too. Like they can make them so much easier and just go to streaming, really. So like to get a big one, it's going to be kind of hard. Scary Movie will probably be the biggest comedy we had in a long time. Whether
Wait,
it's
they're
good or
doing
bad.
a new scary movie?
Yeah, they're bringing the Wayans brother got the rights back, so they're bringing back the original cast, everybody. So yep.
Yeah, I heard about that. That might actually be interesting.
Yeah, we'll see. They put out a list of all the movies they're going to make fun of or do. So I think it's legacy movies. So it was a good list.
Oh, okay. That's a good concept for a legacy scary movie.
Yeah, right.
That's great, actually.
Yeah, Ben Grimm. I remember that Russell because he was in The Mummy, right? Russell Crowe is Dr. Hyde and Mr. Jekyll. Okay, Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. Yeah, I said that backwards. And see, Acres of Movie says favorite moments of the 1990s. Movie moments. Far as horror movies, well, I'll just pick from the 3 I picked. Miss Catterwell, you've been very naughty, Miss Catterwell. And the music and everybody liked Cow. We can't tell you why we liked Cow in Child's Play 2, but she was just cool to us. Yeah, she was just like a little stepsister we wanted. You know what I mean? She was cool. So that in 1990. See, with other movies I can give you a lot more, but for horror movies, that's a big one. And you all float. You all float. How do you say, Georgie? How do you say? I know you guys know. What do you say? They float down here.
Float down here.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
Too.
I gravitate to weird parts of movies. So like little parts of movies I love, and some people will catch it sometime, but there will be parts like in It. My favorite part is probably when he says, "Don't you want it? Don't you want it?" And then the girl goes into trance. It's like the most unrememberable part, but it's so fucking weird. It's like, he's just at her car window and she's just looking at him. He's like, "Don't you want it?" And it seems so freaky. Like what does he want? What is he referring to? Like, it's just funny to me. So just shit like that. So that would be a moment for me. And I'm sure there's another one. But Ray, any moments that you love out of those movies?
Out of my lineup, it would probably have to come out of one of the honorable mentions I had was The Witches. When they're having their witch meeting and they're they're like shedding off their beautiful faces to be, because that was all done with practical effects and everything, and that was so beautifully done.
Dude, like, Morticia becoming that creature was like, what?
Yeah.
That shit was kind of scary. I ain't gonna lie.
It was creepy.
Whoa. Yeah. Yeah. I forget. See, the witches is so under, dude. The part when she's telling the story and the little girl that got lost in the painting, like I don't know why that was so eerie at the time. Like that was crazy. Um, and I love the Ghostbuster house at the end that he busts out when the good witch comes and makes him whole again and makes him into a boy again. And
Yeah.
he busts out of the Ghostbuster house. Like a lot of people had that Ghostbuster house. I don't know. But how about you, Daniel? What's your favorite moments of your movies of 1990? Okay, Daniel sleep. What about Katie? What's your favorite?
For me, I just love in Misery when right after she does the hobbling part, and then she just looks at him and just says, "I love you." And you can tell that she like really means that she loves him right after doing something so horrific to him. So, yeah.
Yeah, the mind of a lunatic.
I know, right? Like seriously, you did yeah.
Dude, the way he had to fight for his life at the end of that movie. Like that girl was ultra freaky strong. Like he had to do y'all know how heavy a typewriter is?
Yeah.
I do. Not an old-fashioned one like that. Like we had one that was a little bit more, I guess, modern at the time. But yeah, I do know how heavy a typewriter is. Yeah. Yeah.
My grandmother had one of those old style ones. Yeah, they're heavy. They can almost be as heavy as a computer. Like those block computers.
Yeah.
Yeah, Misery is great. Yeah, Misery. I wanted to put it. I just wouldn't have been being authentic with you guys if I had to put it on my list. I thought about it, but the reason I didn't put it on was because just because it's not my favorite. Like it is. If you told me to be unbiased, right? It's up there. You know, like we're just doing like what I think is influential and legendary film of the 90s. It's up there. But like if you're just talking about me and what I return to and what I watched a lot, I didn't watch that a lot. But it is a great movie.
No, that's the same reason why I didn't do Child's Play too, is because I've only seen it the one time, even though
you're wrong.
Remember loving it. And of course I love Chucky, but you know, I just haven't seen it as much as these other ones, so
get the ruler for Katie, man. We're gonna have to that's crazy. You just opened the scar back up, Katie. I don't know what's going on with you. It's time. It's Halloween. You better rewatch that.
I know I'm going to. I just found my collection, so I got 2 and 3 in there so I can watch them back to back.
Also, too, see, I am a huge Chucky fan. I am a Chucky fan. He's my favorite. And so the part when he says, when they talk about moments for the 90s, in that movie when he says, she snatches the doll, the lady from the foster home snatches the doll, and he says, it's amazing, isn't it? Like that kill was huge. And when he says, I know this may sound bad now, but at the time it was fine. But when Kyle's driving him on the hood, and he says, "You goddamn women drivers," that was hilarious in those days.
Yeah.
But like,
or he's all shut up and drive before I kick your fucking teeth in.
Yeah, of course. See, I'm remembering all this shit. And then like when he kills Phil, when he's how's it hanging, Phil? Like I say, there's a guy in the community named Phil, and I say that to him all the time. I always wonder if he's catching what I'm saying. I'll be like, how's it hanging, Phil? He probably thinks like, why the hell does he do that every time? But that's what I do because I'm a Chucky guy. Like there's so many. That's where Chucky start getting his 3 is like when he's prime punchline. Like it's always punchlines, and then it just goes into a whole different mode with Bride of Chucky. But 2 is like the start of like, yeah, this is it. Like I love those movies, man. But yeah, I'm excited. I'm ready. I'm about to say, let's do Chucky. No, but Daniel, before we get out of here, what is your moments of the 1990s? Like, what's your favorite moments of your movies? Or I mean, if you got any other ones that you could think of, I couldn't. You could let me know.
Probably from the 1990s. Probably like the original It. You know, like how it was done. Like Tim Curry is a legend. He did a good job with what he was given, you know, at the time. What else? Probably Candyman 3, like I said, like with that scene, I forgot what I think they were saying, like his name in the mirror or something, and then like something he came out of the mirror and something with like I think he killed her with killed one of the girls with the hook or something. I can't remember. I have to like rewatch it
Yeah,
again.
and there's like it's a real slow kill. She's watching him raise his arm or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy. It's funny. That will always, and that's why I love that movie because I have a story connection to that part, to that scene. I scared my dad with that. And my dad will always say he's not scared. Like these two girls was talking about how they're not scared of him. But anyway, he was always like that too. He's not scared of anything. He'll whip all these characters' ass, all that bullshit he would say, right? And I remember, so it started here because he always tried to scare me after I scared him so bad this time. So that scene, we're watching this movie, and he's like really into it. And as he's raising his arm, you know how the music's built and shit, he's going to kill this lady. And at the same time, I had this hook, right? It wasn't a real hook, but I had a hook. And at the same time, I timed it. That he grabbed her, I grabbed him. Like that, I stabbed him from behind like the way he did her. And I scared the living shit out of him. I never seen my dad that scared. And he actually, it was so weird because like he was sitting on the floor watching it. And the way I grabbed him with the hook, he slid across the floor so far and so fast, I couldn't believe it. It was so funny. I never seen it. And ever since that, I scared him so bad, he sat down. Like he had to gather himself. He was so mad. But ever since then, he tried to scare me. Like he never stopped trying to scare me because he wanted to pay me back. I scared him so bad. So that will always, like that scene you're talking about always sticks out to me because he wasn't scared of that shit. So for me to scare him that bad was just, it was always a moment. But yeah.
I'm sorry. Sorry. What a movie that really did. It's not even that good of a movie, too. The movie is Mirrors.
Yeah.
And I'm talking. I think it's a remake. But anyway, not a very good movie. But there was one particular death in that movie that freaked the living hell out of me. And if anything supernatural like that could ever exist, nope, don't want to be a part of that world. Is where the woman looks in the mirror right before she gets into the bathtub, and then her reflection makes her break off her face.
Yep, I know exactly what you're talking about. That is horrifying.
Yeah, that scene actually disturbed me.
So her reflection made her like take off her face?
Yeah. So what the concept of the movie is that there's like another world that exists behind mirrors, and this creature will of course it looks like whoever looks into the mirror, and then when you leave, the creature stays in the mirror, and then whatever the creature does to itself, it happens to you. So what he did was he put his fingers into the mouth and then ripped the skull back, broke the neck. Yeah.
I don't know whether I want to watch it or not watch it. Like, god damn. Like, it sounds bad to say I want to watch it, but it actually sounds intriguing at the same time.
It's crazy. Honestly not that great of a movie. I did not really like that movie, and it's not because of that. It just really wasn't that great of a movie. But there was that scene from that movie. Freaked me out. I did not like that. And also, I don't really like mirrors to begin with. So the concept of them... I don't have mirrors in my bedroom. I don't like mirrors. It's because it's something getting reflected into a mirror that shouldn't, like, okay, like, you know, like when you see something in the corner of your eye or something in the dark and stuff like that, like you think you see something in your closet, but it ends up just being your shirt wrinkled a certain way. Well, I have like an irrational fear of seeing something in the mirror reflected like it shouldn't be there.
You ever scare yourself in the mirror?
Not with my...
Have you ever really looked at yourself in the mirror? You can scare yourself, believe it or not. That's really? A strange thing.
I've never tried to scare myself in the mirror.
I ain't tried to scare myself, but look into your eyes. It's scary. A mirror can be scary. I get what people say. And there's a lot of horror tales, like even TV shows that deal with mirrors. But to be honest with you, man, like I seen this movie, The Boogeyman, is based around. I think that is a terrible movie. But like the thought of it, the plot of it is like, oh, that's kind of creepy, you know. But it's a terrible movie. But the Boogeyman was bad. I think she just told us she's a vampire, guys. That's why she don't have mirrors. Is that why, Ray? It's starting to line up now. It's starting to line up. What is this book? Is this book you're writing a true story? Is this from your vampire days?
Well, I don't know. There's no vampires in the book.
Of course,
book
there's not.
is
You don't want to out your society.
no, the book is about a Babylon. It's a Babylonian folklore folktale.
Oh, Babylonian. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. How many of us think they raised a vampire after that story? No. I'm just saying. That's
No,
spooky.
I totally
Freak me
get
out.
what she means about that.
No, I get
No,
what
they're
you mean, but
I got scared so bad by a jacket one time. So no, I understand what she means. So
why? You
Yeah.
don't believe in nothing. Why did the jacket scare you? Did you think it was somebody you knew standing
It's
there?
I thought it was an intruder, to be honest. And I did the whole hide behind the blanket thing. So you know,
Did you?
it was gonna
Really?
protect me.
Wow.
My
It
blanket
gonna
was gonna protect me, damn it.
You
think
don't listen to
understand
enough
what
home
protect you.
invasion stories, okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, but
The
I don't
freaky
know.
things that can happen in your house because someone's living in your house and you don't know about it.
Yeah, that stuff really does happen too. Like seriously. I mean, I don't yeah, anyways.
That's my
That's
biggest fear.
spooky, y'all say
Actually,
that.
Yeah.
somebody living in my house and I don't know they're living there with me.
That's a
That's-
terrifying thing
There's a
because
movie
that
like that called The Intruder. It's more of a thriller. It's not a horror movie, but like he sells the house. He just needed the money, but he like stalks them while they're sleeping. Like he basically tries to kill them at the end. But you
yeah,
guys ever
see
seen that
no,
one?
that's
Yeah.
what the hell is the name? The boy.
The boy. Mhm.
The boy, but he's living in the walls and stuff like that.
Yeah. Mhm.
Yeah, no, see
I like
that's
that.
There was a
literally terrifying because you don't know that you're being watched or that you're being anything. And that whole concept is terrifying because when you don't know that somebody is watching you, you are completely and totally relaxed. You are your own self when you don't have eyes on you. And so to think about that privacy of you just being you all on your own, that privacy being invaded is horrifying.
Yeah.
somebody's always watching, Katie. You didn't know
Oh,
that?
even
I'm playing.
that Black Christmas movie too, that
No.
2006 one. That
Oh
one's
yeah.
he's like hiding underneath the house. It's like that killer that killed like his sister or some family member or something.
Mhm.
He breaks out of
Yeah.
prison. He's like,
The
he's like
Secret in
that
the
house.
Walls is a good movie. With Jerry, I forget her name, Jerry something. And it's like something living in the walls and shit, like watching. But what about People Under the Stairs? Remember, you guys ever see that one?
Yeah, that movie's great. One of my
That was a
favorites.
long time ago, so I do need to rewatch that one.
See, I thought that was going to make one of these years, and it's actually 91. So I was like,
Yeah.
oh, okay. I was a little disappointed, but I was like, I can't put that in. I'm new to that. So Culture Trending actually that was here put me onto that, and that's a great movie.
Wes Craven is amazing. I love
He's my
most
favorite.
of Wes Craven's movies.
He's my favorite. I got him over John Carpenter. I know people love John Carpenter, but I got Wes Craven.
Yeah.
That's my guy.
John Carpenter is really good too. I can't really
He is.
say that I dislike any real John Carpenter movie either.
I don't like The Fog.
Because really?
I didn't like
The
it.
Fog.
Because well, see, it's the same thing with the Ghosts of Mars. It really wasn't that great, but overall, I don't hate it. There's just something about his work.
How don't you not hate it, but you hate everything else? The Fog is like, I don't know. I don't. All right, what's another one that he got this bad? Well,
I can
my
think of
thing with
another
him
one
is
that's
the
not.
movies you think is his are actually better than his movies. Like Halloween 2 is really what's the girl Danny that was writing that he used to date?
Well, Deborah Hill and Rick
That's
Rosenthal.
Deborah Hill's movie, and it's a better movie. I don't care what nobody says. It's better than the original. It's just the original has all that pristine on it. Everybody, it's just high regard. It's a better movie. It just is. But that's my opinion. But I think like everything when you look at when Deborah Hill's attached to it, the movies are better. I think she's the sauce. I think she was the one helping him out. I really do. Because all his great movies, she somewhat is attached to them. She's a ghostwriter, I bet you. She probably just doesn't get as much credit as she should. But I don't know. That's just me. But I know I take a lot of heat for that because John Carpenter is like the forefather, the number one forefather for these horror people, you know.
Well, I can think of another one, like his Vampires movie.
That was pretty good. You know, I
I enjoyed it, but overall, like if you think about it, it's really not that great of a movie.
No. A lot of
But
people hate it because of James Woods, though. That's the funny thing I always find
Oh,
funny.
really?
Most
I
people don't
just
like
thought
it.
that it had a lot of flaws in it, but overall, like, it's enjoyable.
I think even the straight to DVD sequels is enjoyable, but I think it might make a top 10 vampire film. Like I really do think it might make top 10.
It would
If I
probably be in my top 10 too. But to
How
be
about
honest,
seen it.
I
Mhm.
don't really have a lot of vampire movies though, to be honest.
have you seen a lot of vampire movies in general?
Probably not.
Oh,
If I really take into consideration like what I've seen that are vampire.
don't want to. You don't need to see that life when you lived it for real, huh? I get it. I get it. I get it. Now, the reason I asked is because I was getting my next thought was, do you guys want to do a vampire stream? But if you haven't seen a lot of them, you know,
I mean, I'm sure I've seen about 10, but whether or not they would be the best list put
well, that would be
together,
your list.
probably
I'm
not.
not.
But it would be my list, yeah.
We're not doing a stream on what we think is the majority of the people's list, but our list. So they would be your list either way because that's all you see. So
I mean, like, I do have a favorite vampire movie that I think is the best vampire movie ever. But
well, don't tell me. Real quick, guys, before we leave, we're getting ready to wrap it up. But would you like to see a vampire stream next or soon? I would like to do one before the spooky season is gone. But if you tell me if you guys would like to see that, and we'll do that. If we get 3 clicks, three yeses, we'll do that. Or would you prefer to see this again? Would you see it? But we'll do a different year. So you let me know. What about you, Danny? You good on vampire films? You seen a lot of vampire films?
Yeah, I have.
Okay.
I wouldn't mind doing that. That'd be cool.
How about Katie? Vampire
Yeah.
films?
Yeah, no, that would be fun. I love vampires are my favorite out of all the monsters, so I'd love to do that.
Vampires, huh? Yeah, I gotta say they're my favorite out of the originals. You know what's so funny? I always tell people like there's a ton of vampire movies, and you could easily pick out of them, but werewolves, it's very hard. It's hard to come up with a 5 for werewolves. Like a lot of the movies aren't good.
yeah, quite honestly, there's not a whole lot of werewolf movies, especially that are good.
Yeah, like I can do, 3 is easy, but 5 is like you know. And I don't. Look, I ain't doing a werewolf film anyway, but I'll just say it. I don't think The Howling is as good as people make it to be. But
it's been so long since I've seen The Howling, and I really haven't had the urge to want to watch it again. So that must tell me that I didn't enjoy it as much.
Maybe. I'm on board with American Werewolf. That's great. I love the campiness and the bad CGI of the second one too. And I think Silver Bullet's amazing also.
What about Ginger Snaps?
Ginger Snaps 2 is the best. I like number 2 the best. 1 is great, but 2 is the best to me. Yeah.
The 2 was probably my least favorite.
Well, you remind me like of her in 2. Of the sister.
Of Bridget?
Yeah, a little bit.
No,
you seem like you would fight
a
werewolf like that. A little bit. Am I right? I'm right. You're going to say you
I don't know. Honestly, I'd probably run away from a werewolf, but okay, yeah, I guess I could see the similarity between
I really
Bridget.
think we should do a stream with Katie with Sleepwalkers. I think she'll get a kick out of that one. She'll be like, "Look, no, this wouldn't happen like that." She would. I think she would really have a lot to say on that one.
Oh man. Yeah, it's been a while since I've seen that one, but no, I remember really liking Sleepwalkers. That's Stephen King too, right?
Yeah.
That was. We have to rewatch that because I remember. I think the last time I watched that was some years ago, and it was on cable, and it was terrible. It was like when I seen it when it came out, I was like, "Oh, that shit was good." And man, rewatching that was a chore. Like that was. I don't know, because you know how you rewatch something, you're like, no, there's got to be more to it. It was better than this, and it's not better. It's like it's weird too. Like his mother relationship is weird in that too.
Yeah, no, I remember that part, and I think I don't know. I just remember that it's Brian Crass, who's Leo from Charmed. So of course I loved that fact. But yeah, I mean, it's been years since I've seen it, so I really don't remember like officially the whole storyline. Mm-hmm. But yeah, I do know there was something weird between him and the mom, and I don't really remember much else other than I think there was some cool like special effects as far as like their changes go.
The best line in the movie is when he's freaking out when the cat is staring at him. He's like, "Stop looking at me, you fucking cat!" Like he don't know what to say. He's just freaking out. Like, and the cat's just staring at him. Like he's just losing his shit. I don't know. It's corny as hell, but it's just so funny how he's so terrified of this cat. And it's just like, oh, it's like that Dean shit, Katie. Before that happened, it's just like it's funny.
Oh, yeah. No, God. Fucking Dean. Oh, shit.
So Ben said he covered his mirrors months after watching Are You Afraid of the Dark, where the ghost comes out of the mirror. I love that show.
I used to watch that.
Me too.
I rewatched all the episodes. I didn't get to see the when they brought it back when it was like 6 and 7. I still haven't seen all of them, but I watched the first original 5 seasons and with somebody, and it was fun. They enjoyed it. Like it was at first we were like, oh, this is all so old and dated, but we just got into them and they were really fun. Yeah, those are great. I was more of an Are You Afraid of the Dark than Goosebumps for sure. But
I wish they would release those.
Yes. Well, actually, they did at one time. They're just very out of print. Amazon had the rights, so they were doing like made on demand. But I find them every once in a while, Katie. But you got to like jump on them. They go so fast.
Yeah. No, seriously.
Yeah, I can't have a mirror in my bedroom either. Mirrors. What the hell's wrong with y'all? I didn't know this was a thing. I read mirrors.
Mirrors have a lot.
I'm telling you, you have a mirror in your room and it reflects the jacket the wrong way, and you're throwing that thing out the door.
Vampires weren't seen in them. Yeah, I don't think Ray knows. She's never looked in a mirror, so she doesn't know. Maybe she doesn't realize she's a vampire. It would explain why she's been living so long. She's probably like 1,000 years old.
It could also explain why when people look at me, they think I'm only about 20, 21 years old too.
Yeah, I definitely did think you were young.
I've been told that I look really young, and then they get surprised when I tell them how old I actually am.
So there was a case in Japan where a dude found out a girl was living on top of the shelf of his pantry, and where he ate his food, and while he slept, and they set up a camera and saw that. True story. I could believe that. That's wild as hell.
That's scary.
I'm in a new place, and I ain't gonna lie, I still haven't found the remote to the TV. A couple things that went missing. I'm just saying. So thanks a lot, guys. The three movies he made, Serpent and Rainbow Shocker and People Under the Stairs, put him over John Carpenter. Yeah, and those are all different. Fun fact, did you guys know The Thing is part of a trilogy? The Thing, was it Serpent and the Rainbow, and Mouth of Madness are all a trilogy. They're all connected. They're called the Apocalyptic Trilogy. A lot of people don't know that. So those are all...
Actually, I did not know that.
Yeah, I didn't know that either.
It's called the Apocalyptic Trilogy. So if you just type in, because it's hard to find that information, but type in the Apocalyptic Trilogy, then all the information will come up. Yeah, I didn't know that either. And I haven't seen Mouth of Madness or Serpent in the Rainbow. So, I haven't seen The Thing either. So I know. I didn't want to say that, but I haven't seen it.
Wow. Okay.
The Thing is really
that
good.
one, you got to see that just for the practical effects alone, if nothing else. I mean, to me, I love the story too, but for the practical effects alone, that movie is just incredible.
Superb body horror special effects.
Absolutely.
She agrees. Deborah was the sauce. I'm telling you. Do you like Memoirs and Invisible Man? It kind of reminds me of something I suspected about. You probably don't listen to hip hop, but Eminem, like ever since he lost Proof, his best friend, his lyrics, his music doesn't seem the same. And sometimes I wonder, was he helping with his music? Because it's different, but it could be just a mental block. I don't know, but it just feels different. Let's see. Do you creatures features? Okay. Do creature feature? Oh, you want us to do creature features? I'm not. See, I will pull what these girls did and make movies that are a venture into horrors. I would probably do that for creature features. I could do it definitely.
Hey, as long as it has a monster in it that eats people, it counts.
Yeah.
What if it doesn't eat people and it's just a monster?
Hey, you know what? I love the bear from Annihilation. Is that the movie Annihilation?
I don't know.
I'm forgetting the name of the movie now. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Annihilation. There's a bear in that movie, and the bear is absolutely horrific. I love that creature so much. And I would probably put that in my creature feature for that bear alone, and it's not even a creature feature.
Yeah. So he says Fright Night. I'm sorry, I might have missed that, Ben. I know that isn't a 90s movie. I know that's more of a
Original or remake?
Even the remake is into 2014, something like that. So yeah, it's let us know, Ben Graham.
I've only seen the remake. I like the remake.
Remake is really good. It's close.
I want to get the original.
Watch the original. I only pulled the original just because I like Marcy, and I like Chris Sarandon who plays the vampire. He's really good, and it's weird to see Marcy in that female type of role. It's weird to see her in that, but it's fun. But yeah, I got it slightly, but they're close. They're close. But I choose the second movie, the second one from '88, not the second remake. But that's my favorite one. I love Fright Night 2. Thanks a lot, Hunter. That's rude. And you said I picked on you. That's rude. I ain't even doing that. The thing. I'm sorry. It's not Serpent and Rainbow. It's the Prince of Darkness. Yes, you're right. The Thing, Prince of Darkness, and the Mouth of Madness of the Apocalyptic trilogy. Shout out to you. Yep.
Interesting. Okay.
I blew somebody's mind when I told them that in the video store a few years ago. They were like, huh? They thought I was lying. They had to look it up. Have I seen Life Force? No, I haven't seen Life Force.
Yeah, neither have I.
Fright Night is that's your favorite vampire movie. Oh, certainly better than Lost Boys. People love Lost Boys, but maybe we'll do that. We'll do the vampire. Is that what you want us to do, Ben Grimm? You going to come and see us if we do vampires?
I'm down for the vampires.
Okay, Serpent in the Rainbow. It's Serpent in the Rainbow. I think it is. Yeah. So anyway, Danny didn't get back up here. He always drops out on us. But that was Daniel Otero, people. And you can find him, all his links. I will put everybody's links in this when I edit it right after the show. I didn't have a chance to put that in there, but you can find him on Instagram at the man Dan Otero, I think, 2. And follow him. He has a lot of cool content, and he has a lot of followers. I don't know. Maybe he's too big to be here. I don't know. Ray, I'll let you do the honors again if you want to. If you want to tell them everything you got going on before we get out of here.
Okay. Hello. If you just joined and don't know me, my name is Ray. Mm-hmm. I have a YouTube channel that's centered around my movie collection and what I add to it. Basically, just monthly hauls is mostly what I do, which I'm behind on this month. And I do have a book coming out. I'm planning for a mid-November release. This will be my first publication, and I'm probably going to introduce that into my channel and talk about that. But yeah, that's me.
Nice. And Katie, go ahead. Take it away for us.
All right. Hi, I'm Katie, for whoever's newly joining. My movie is Katie's Movies, Nightmare and Cats, I believe. Sorry, I always get confused on my own name. That's really bad. But I do have a YouTube channel, and I believe what I've been doing here mostly is going over my collection because I'm not really going to be able to do a lot of buying because mostly my channel is hauls. But here recently, and what I'm going to be doing moving forward is just going over what I have. So like I'm trying to do a disturbing movie collection, and like what do you guys want to see? Steelbooks is going to be one of the next ones. My lights are kind of screwed up right now though, so I'm not really able to post right now, but hopefully that'll get fixed within the next couple of weeks, and I'll be back to posting hopefully more regularly. So that's me.
That's you. Great.
Yeah.
I thought I had something figured out. I had solo Katie out. I was thinking like, oh, that's how you do that? Okay. But
okay, yeah, I was wondering why it's just showing me now. Like,
yeah,
am I alone?
I'm like, I was just trying to give y'all the special attention y'all wanted, and Ray's probably thinking like, okay, that's bias. Like, why didn't he give me the solo treatment? But I don't know what I'm doing. So there's that. Anyway, this is her face, but I'm me, Kalel Daly. And thanks for joining the stream. We appreciate your time. You could have been anywhere, but you stayed to stream with us and you listened to us babble and just hang out. It was nothing serious. We just wanted to have fun and hang out. I love these three, and I thought it would be great to have another stream with these three. And hopefully, Katie didn't get us banned from here. But it's all
That's
great.
I'm
so
never gonna
mean.
live that down.
That's so mean.
I know. God.
I'm joking. Right. But I love these girls. Ray, I love her. I love Katie, and I love Daniel. Even though he left me
Aw.
hanging, I don't know. I like
Love
Daniel.
you too, Cal.
I like
Love
that.
you too. Yeah.
I love y'all. But thank you everybody that came. Movie Hunter, 4K D-Ray, Ben Grimm, Acres of Movies. Am I missing anybody, guys? We had a new person in here. Shout out to you. I'm sorry, I don't even see you in the chat no more. Vaughn was here. Kels was here. Corey Wilk, what up, man? He was here. I know I'm missing one or two people. Jakota Blue was here. And everybody else was here. Thank you. I appreciate it. Culture Trini, appreciate you. And come back, and we will be back. I will be back next week with another stream, and I'm going to get these two together, and we're going to do something else. We'll see what it is. So y'all stay tuned to see which one we do. And you know the deal, you know the drill. Like and subscribe. Have a good night. Stay safe and enjoy your Halloween season.